Not open. You're open today. Okay. Good morning, everybody. Jim Weller here, and you are watching Weller Does Delmarva. Now, if you've never seen this show before, and every week we get some new viewers, brand new viewers, I want to let you know that we do this show every Saturday morning at Smith's Cafe in Seaford, Delaware, and that's in the Old Food Line Shopping Center right inside the Delmarva Teen Challenges thrift store. Great family-friendly restaurant, made from scratch, breakfast, lunch, dinner, open 7 days a week, and I'm inviting you to get up and come on down to Smith's Cafe, have breakfast, and sit down with me for a minute on the show and do a breakfast review, and I will gladly buy your breakfast. That's that simple. We're here from 7 o'clock starting now until 10 o'clock this morning, each and every Saturday morning. So that offer is for you, and I invite you to come on down to Smith's Cafe in Seaford, Delaware, and watch the show made from scratch. We have a lot of fun. We're going to do a giveaway. Last week we gave away a $100 shopping spree to a lady who was visiting, camping. I believe she was from Pennsylvania, and she came into Weller's and got $100 worth of stuff absolutely free. So we're going to have a little contest in a little bit. I'm going to tell you about it. But first, I want to talk about my good friend, Colin Walls Service Center. Colin and his son pretty much run the place. In other words, Colin is the third generation. Colin the second is the fourth generation. They're open today at 8 o'clock. They're open Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 5:30. Very convenient if you need to drop off or pick up. There's extra half hours on each end. It's kind of nice. 7:30 to 5:30 Monday through Friday, and then Saturdays 8 to noon. And this is Saturday. Now, I have no idea if they have any openings. That is something that Tracy takes care of, and she'll be in at 8 o'clock. You can either stop in and talk to her, or you can give her a call. You can also go to wallservicecenter.com and schedule an appointment if you would like to get something done, or make a note there and say, hey, I want to drop my vehicle off on this day. You can schedule there or request to schedule. So anyway, they do oil changes. They do all types of automotive repair. They've been in business now 60 years. Think about that. That's quite a testament to using good parts, having good people, doing a good job, and their prices are very fair. I deal with them all the time. I've dealt with them for years. Got a lot of friends that deal with them. Also, this time of year, it's hot, it's muggy. We've had some rainy days where it just gets really muggy, and I want to let you know, if your automotive air conditioner is not working up to par, they work on automotive air conditioners, okay? So whether it needs just a simple recharge or refuel or whatever that's called, put some new refrigerant in there, or you've got a slow leak and nobody else seems to be able to find it, they're experts in what they do, and they can figure out what's wrong, whether it's something simple or something involved, and whatever it is, they can handle it. So if you need your automobile worked on, anything from brakes to an oil change to any type of exhaust work, wheel bearings, steering parts, whatever, Walls Service Center has been around a long time. They've stood the test of time. They use quality parts, and they will take good care of you. They're locally owned, locally operated, have a great team of people there, and Colin and his staff are very well trained, know what they're doing. They'll give you an idea of what you're looking at before they do the work. They communicate back and forth with you very well, and they just do a good job. When you get an oil change done, they have this checklist where they check all kinds of things, so it's not just an oil change, it's an oil change plus. That way you know whether you're going on a trip or just the last person that changed your oil didn't check all those things. You have some idea the condition, the depth of the tread on your tires. They look at your brakes, shoes, and brake pads. They just look your whole vehicle over. There's no charge for that. That's included with each and every oil change at Walls Service Center in Milford. So they're located at 220 Northeast Front Street, right downtown. They're right next to the gateway to the river. There's a little pavilion there if you want to eat lunch there, or have a picnic with your kids. If you want to bring your dog and walk around to the dog park, you can do that. They're very conveniently located, 220 Northeast. I forgot what their address is. Northeast Front Street, Right, downtown. Phone number. Now, they're not open till 8, but the phone number is 422-8110. You can see it right there on the screen. But if you're looking for somebody you can trust, you can depend on, somebody that knows what they're doing, that uses quality parts, I'm telling you, I've dealt with them for years, and it's a great place to get your automobile worked on, okay? So we are here. We're at Smith's Cafe. We see some people coming in, people enjoying breakfast. Also, if you would like their Facebook page, okay, Smith's Cafe is on the Facebook, and I'm trying to encourage people to like their pages. I don't know how many likes they have, but you can like their page, and they have specials, like they have breakfast specials, lunch specials, dinner specials, so they have a lot of different specials there, and you can learn more about them by going to their Facebook page. So every day they're posting different things. If you have a question and something new, their menu is now somewhere on their Facebook page. So if you want to see all the different things that Smith's Cafe has, you can check it out there. Now, kids eat free on Saturday, so keep that in mind. For every paying adult, you can bring one child that will eat free. I believe that's up till noon. Let me double check that. I like to get the facts straight. Yep. Hold on. Kids eat free from 6 a.m. until noon on Saturday. And then every day they have different lunch specials, breakfast specials, dinner specials. And again, you can learn all about that. And you say, well, what kind of food do they have? I call it comfort food. I get comfortable every time I eat it, okay? So they have, like for breakfast, we had some scrambled eggs. They have French toast. They have, of course, bacon and eggs. And they have pancakes and everything. Everything's made from scratch. Then they also have things like crab cakes, hamburgers. They don't start out frozen. They're fresh patties. They have all kinds of specials. They have dumplings. They have beef dumplings, chicken and dumplings, a lot of different things. So it's called Smith's Cafe, and it's in Seaford, and it's right here inside the old Food Lion Shopping Center. I've been here about a year and a half, and good family-friendly old-style recipes made from scratch. When we come here and we eat something, they always say, that's the Smith way. So that's how they do it. So anyway, good morning to you. And I'm going to move into my first guest, okay? And she's from the Milford Museum. Is that correct?
Yes, I am.
Okay. And how long have you lived at the Milford Museum?
I feel like I do live there sometimes.
Okay. So let's first describe this Milford Museum. So it's actually the old post office in Milford. Is that right?
It's Milford's original post office that was built in 1910.
It's got those marble steps.
Up to the front of it, yes.
Yeah,
yes.
in other words.
We would like it to be a little bit bigger inside. But,
okay.
We have it packed with exhibits, and the mission of the Milford Museum is to collect, share, and preserve Milford area history.
Very interesting pictures in there.
Yes.
And things you look at them and say, I remember that sign, or I remember that business when it was there. And don't you rotate them around? Like sometimes there'll be this in this window or display case, and then you go back.
We try to go for a year at a time to have an exhibit up. And our newest exhibit just opened this past Thursday evening. We've tied it in with the Third Thursday celebration in Milford, where they have food trucks there and different events going on. And we figured this was a time that people would be downtown.
That's a good idea.
So to come.
So you're open on the third Thursday in the evening.
In the evening.
Okay.
So normally we're open Tuesday through Saturday from 10 to 3:30.
Tuesday through Saturday.
Sunday 1 to 3:30.
Oh, that's nice.
But we had over 80 people come through, so I was very, very pleased
on a
with
Thursday
that.
night.
On a Thursday night.
Well, it sounds like Milford's third Thursday's working real good.
It's working very well, and when you offer free refreshments, that kind of
that helps. Yes, it does.
In the door also.
Wow.
Yes, very much so.
So, what would trigger somebody? What caused you to want to get involved?
I worked for the state for 34 years as the collections manager for the state museum system.
Okay.
And so professionally, that was my background. And when I retired, I had grown up in Milford.
Okay.
And some of the people that were working with the museum grabbed me and said, "We need you."
Okay.
They never
Did you go to
had
Milford High?
I did first through 9th grade.
Okay.
And then we moved away and ended up coming full circle back again.
All right.
Lived here in Seaford for 20-some years. And
Really?
was actually president of the Seaford Historical Society for 10 years.
No kidding. Wow.
So I enjoy history
I
and
can see
sharing
that.
history. And with our new exhibit, the ladies from the hospital came to me and said, "We would love to have you do something on the history of the hospital, since the new one will be opening
That's
in
another
February."
big milestone.
Yes, we'll be opening in February.
Brand new hospital.
So it was a group of people, of ladies who just got her friends together and said, we need to be able to take care of emergency situations, because before the only thing they could do was put someone on a cot in a boxcar in a train and send them up to Wilmington.
Really?
And then her husband was a doctor.
That's only when the train's coming through.
Yes. So
can you imagine that?
This was 1905, so this was early on. And
gosh, so that's kind of how the hospital started?
That's how it started. And then it was in their house for a while. It was in one of the old hotels. And so it just evolved and grew to then the Milford Memorial Hospital, which they have outgrown, and now with building the new one is exciting.
Have you been out to the new one yet?
Just driven by. I haven't been
Isn't it kind of exciting looking?
It's very exciting. And actually, I've seen what the rooms are going to look like on their flyer.
Okay.
They're all private rooms.
Yes.
And it's going to be state of the art. And as they say, Sussex County is graying. As everyone is getting older, they'll need more care. And I think people are being aware of that, and that's a good thing.
I'm so pleased with their proactive approach.
Yes.
In other words, they're thinking forward, and they're looking out for the town of people and the citizens, or the town of Milford, which is a town of people. But anyway, Milford is really growing.
Very much so.
So this museum is there a charge to go in?
No, we are free.
Do you take donations?
Oh, we would love to take donations.
So you can bring a 5 or 10 or 20 with you, and leave it there.
Absolutely.
Okay.
The other exhibit that we opened up at the beginning of the year is called Made in Milford.
Made in Milford.
And so it's all these things that were invented or made there, and even if someone has always lived in Milford, I want them to come in and see something that they're going to go, I didn't know that was made there.
Give me a
for example, the little wooden spoons that we ate Dixie cups with growing up, those spoons were invented in Milford.
Really?
It was
I remember them in school.
Yes, I do too.
With dessert or whatever it was.
Right. John Mulholland had then the spoon mill, or Bentwood Spoon Company, and he discovered that with sweet gum that you could heat it and bend it and make these wooden spoons.
Where was that?
Right at the end, right on the river downtown.
Around where the boatyard was?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And boats used to be made in Milford?
There were 8 different shipyards at one time.
In Milford?
Years, and that's what got Sussex County side to develop because of all the white oak that was there naturally. And with the shipbuilding. And that continued up through World War I and World War II. They built subchasers at the Vineyard Shipyard, because they were known as the splinter fleet. If they were hit, they kind of exploded. But they weren't picked up on radar.
Because they were wood?
Yes, because they were wooden. Mm-hmm.
Isn't that something?
Yes.
What else was made in Milford? Buttons?
I hear there was a button factory, but you don't hear that much about it. During World War II, there was an ordnance plant that made 40-millimeter artillery shells.
Really?
And then after the war, to keep the women employed, the Cameo Doll Company came in for 2 years, and they built Cupid dolls and Patsy dolls.
In Milford?
In Milford, yes.
Golly day, Milford used to be bustling with industry.
There have been 9 governors of our state that came from Milford, and so Milford was a very well-respected...
Do you know all 9?
I'd have to think hard about it. And of course,
do you know any of the names?
Our only woman governor.
Ruth Ann Minner. Okay.
Still in
cool.
Milford.
All right.
Tharp and Causey and Hazlitt and some back in this.
Now, what else? What's the Calk Dempsey Company? In other words, they make dental supplies and things.
Called Dentsply. And
Dentsply,
now they've got another name they've added on that they built. But it was the Greer family. Actually, Dr. Calk was from Camden, and he came up with synthetic porcelain for artificial teeth.
Really?
He was good friends with the Greers from Milford. They were horseback riding. He was thrown and died of his injuries. This is 1898, and his widow then came to the Greers and says, wouldn't you like to take over the company and move it to Milford?
Really?
And they did, and they kind of built a house attached and thought, well, if the business doesn't fly, then we can just live in the house.
Okay.
But it was very, very successful and still continues with their research and development today.
Amazing, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
It's amazing. And Milford is just booming right now.
It is growing.
In other words, houses are being built, businesses are coming. I see they're really remodeling down there where Lou's Bouterie used to be.
Yes.
So that's going to be exciting. I don't know exactly what that's going to be, but
it'll be shops on the first floor and then a house and apartments on the second and third floor.
I see we have King's Ice Cream right downtown.
That has just opened
at least
up.
Till December.
Yes, and then it'll be the Santa house.
Right. Isn't this exciting though?
Being there.
Okay.
And one thing that's coming up the 22nd of September is the Ladybug Music Festival, which has just been up in Wilmington.
Really?
Which is all female groups.
Where's that going to be at?
It'll be along the Riverwalk and actually in all the empty store buildings to get people
no
inside.
Kidding.
And to
just like a one-day event or over a couple days? Or?
I think it's just one day. It's that Saturday.
Okay.
But the promoters of it were looking for someplace downstate, and I think this is maybe the 4th year they've had it in Wilmington, and they get over 10,000 people. So
downtown Milford.
We'll see what we get.
Okay, we may get 12,000 people because Milford covers 2 counties.
Yes, it does.
So.
It is, the Mispillion River is the dividing line between Kent and Sussex.
Have you ever seen the line?
Well, if you're in the middle of the river, I guess that's the line.
Okay, it's that simple, huh?
Yes.
All right. Anything else you want to? Is there a website or a Facebook page for the museum?
There is a Facebook page, and with the website, since every state seems to have a town named Milford and more Milford museums, so we are Milford DE for Delaware Museum.
That's a good idea.
.org.
Okay.
That in the middle.
Is there a Facebook?
Yes, just the Facebook
same
page
thing.
would be the same thing.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Milford Museum in Delaware.
So you're encouraging people to stop by and check out the Milford Museum. If you never have, whether you got kids, grandkids, or you just want to see it yourself, if you're visiting Delaware,
yes,
it's well worth just stopping by. Milford is a great little town. And
we're
stop
right
by the
on
museum.
Walnut Street. It's a square red brick building that looks like a post office.
Is it right across from City Hall?
Right across from City Hall.
Okay.
And then the Causey Mansion.
Yes.
Which is a big bed and breakfast that's there.
Yep. All right. Anything else?
That's good. We'd love to have people come and visit.
All right. Katie's going to give you a little card, and when you get a chance, would you go on Facebook and write a little review of how we did with you?
Yes, absolutely.
And if you'd like to watch this, if you'd like to see your interview, you can go to wellerdoesdelmarva.com or my Facebook page and watch it.
Okay, wonderful.
If you want to watch it and share it, you can do that too.
We'll
okay?
do that.
All right. Thanks a lot.
Thank
okay?
you so much.
Nice meeting you.
Appreciate it.
Take
You
care.
too. Bye-bye.
All right. Everything good, Colin? All right. Well, I'm going to say I got a commercial to do. I want to talk about Rick Fowler. No Nonsense Office Machines, another good supporter of the show. I believe about 8 o'clock this morning he'll be open, and he's probably there by now, or somebody is anyway. So I want to let you know that if you need a copier or you need any type of office equipment, he can help you out. In other words, Rick is a very good guy. He's very honest. Locally owned, locally operated business is called No Nonsense Office Machines. You've heard me talk about him now every week for years. And I just want to let you know that whether you need a laptop or a tablet or a full-blown computer system, one computer or a bunch of them networked together, he'll come to your business. He'll help you out. He sells copiers and printers, and he's just got it all. He's got new. He also has used. He can custom design. He can fix. If you have something that's not working just right, I actually saw a picture the other day on Facebook where he was working on a phone that was pretty mangled up, just trying to fix it and help the person out. And that's what Rick's like. He's the type of guy, whether it's him or his people that work with him, they want to help people out. They want to fix things up. And they're very fair and honest on their pricing. So if you need anything electronic, maybe a gaming system, maybe a new monitor, maybe another keyboard or a mouse or something, anything you may need. If you need some input, if you need some advice, if you need something worked on, No Nonsense Office Machines is a great place to go. I meet people every week, not once a month, but all the time, that say, I went there, I was happy, I dropped something off, I thought it was going to be there for a week or so. The next day, he called and said it was done, works just fine, very happy with him. So it's No Nonsense Office Machines, and they're in Georgetown, just 2 miles east of the Circle, right next to Sports at the Beach Complex. On the web, it's nononsenseoffice.com, and on the phone, it's 856-7381, 856-7381. And like I say, you can also look up Richard Fowler on Facebook and friend request him, and also look up No Nonsense Office Machines on Facebook. Great place to deal. He'll take care of you, and I'm very happy. I've done a lot of business with him. Okay, other person I want to brag on just a little bit is our friend Jerry Santoro, Jerry's Lawn Care. He does all kinds of things, okay? I just had him go to a property the other day, and the trees were like growing over the driveway, and they had a lot of mosquito problems in their ditch. And so he kind of sprayed the area for mosquitoes, and he also trimmed the trees a little bit. and he's going to do some other things for me. But he does landscaping. He puts in irrigation systems. He digs basements. He digs footers. He can take down a tree. He can trim up a tree. He can grind a stump, dig up a stump. He sells mulch, $15 a yard for mulch. And if you need it delivered for a small fee, he'll deliver it, or you can pick it up from him in Greenwood. He also sells firewood. So there's a lot that he does, and it's called Jerry's Lawn Care. He's been around quite a while, and his estimates are free. So if you need anything done or you're not sure that he provides this service, you just give him a call because estimates are free. He's honest. He's fair. He's an owner operator. He's pretty much on the scene most of the times. He does lawn treatments, like out to my house. He comes out and comes 5 or 6 times a year and does different things. I think he was just recently there and did some fertilizing. I'm not sure what he did. But anyway, I'm just letting you know, if you need any kind of lawn care, whether it's for your business or for your home, if you have an irrigation system that you want installed, or you have one that needs some work, if you need some pavers, there's many different services he provides. So it's Jerry's Lawn Care. Again, locally owned and operated, very honest and fair. His estimates are free. So I'm going to give you his phone number so you can just give him a call and talk to him. It's 302, of course, 363-6025, 363-6025, and then on the web, it's jlc-llc.com. I highly recommend him. He'll take good care of you, and just tell him that Jim Weller sent you, okay? So that's Jerry's Lawn Care. Now, I'd like to take a minute and talk about a little contest we're going to have today, all right? And I want to show you what we're going to do. We've got the trailer, okay? So for those listening on the radio, you just have to hear what it is. It's a little trailer, all right? And I put all these things in it. So as you can see, I've made a mess already. So you can't really see it, but they're ink pens. So the question today is going to be, how many ink pens are in this trailer, okay? And if you're the first person to guess correctly, and I have to specify what correctly means. It means you have to guess the exact number of ink pens, not close to it, correctly. The exact number of ink pens. You have to guess it. I've made a big mess here on the show. So if you want to call, we're going to be taking phone calls in a little while at 422-7336. If you want to write that number down. Stick with me here. I had to bend down and pick up a pen. If you want to write that number down, we're going to take some phone calls, and you're going to guess. We're going to write down your name and the number that you guess, and somewhere about 15 minutes before 10, 9:45-ish, we're going to count these ink pens and tell you how many's in there, okay? I can tell you it's less than 1,000, but I really don't know how many are in there. I have not counted them. So we're ready for the first phone call. If you want to call, 422-7336 is the number. You're going to call, tell us your name, and tell us how many ink pens you think are in here and what you're going to win. You say, what's in it for me? What's in it for you is you get a $100 showroom shopping spree at Weller's. Now, last week we did this with keychains. And the lady that won, she had never seen the show before. She just happened to stumble across it. She was camping at the Indian River Inlet, watching on TV, and she said, man, she guessed 8. And there was 8 keychains in there, and she was the winner. And she spent quite a little bit of time finding $100 worth of stuff at Weller's. She didn't want to buy anything big. She wanted lots of stuff. And she left there with bags full of stuff for $100 at Weller's. So if you want to be the first one to call, it's 422-7336. You're guessing how many ink pens are in the trailer. So for my radio audience, it's probably really hard for you to figure out how many ink pens are in there. But anyway, if you would like to guess, feel free to give a call at 422-7336, 422-7336. And you know what I realized? We didn't play the collage. You guys want to play that? This will tell you who's going to be on. We already had one guest on, and what's going to happen on Weller Does Delmarva. So if you're ready, I'm ready, and here is our collage for the week.
This week on Weller Does Delmarva, we welcome to the show Claudia Leeser from the Milford Museum. Then Ryan McCracken shares what's happening at the end of the month at Pittsville Ford. Terry from Weller's is here to talk trailers, and Kevin Short talks tech. Sean from First Class Heating and Air pipes in with tips to stay cool. Then we wrap up with tasty treats with Dean and his delicious dishes. And now, your host, Jim Weller.
There you go. We got a lot of different people going to be on. We got Terry from Weller's. We got Sean from First Class Heating and Air. Kevin Short's going to be hanging out with us. We've got Dean's Delicious Dishes. And you're invited. All you got to do is get in your car and come on down here. We're in Seaford, right inside Smith's Cafe. And do we have a phone call? Nope. Okay. Well, no problem. If you want to call and guess, you're guessing how many ink pens are in the trailer. And if you are the one to guess correctly how many that is, the first person to guess the exact number, you will win a $100 shopping spree at Weller's. So you could, for example, put that towards a kayak. Kayak's $157, so you put the 100 towards it, and for $57 you get a kayak. Or you could just get $100 worth of stuff and walk out the door. Whatever works for you. Now, we wanted to also tell you about a help wanted position. We really, really, really want to open the corner in Lincoln, okay? So now I'm being very specific. We have a piece of property in Lincoln, the corner right next to Bean's Attic. We want to open it, okay? But we need somebody to run it. So we're looking for somebody that could be a one-person operation that could sell trailers and sheds and carports and swing sets and wait on customers and do the paperwork and hook them up and send them on their way. So if you've got that kind of experience, we're looking for somebody with absolute sales and management type experience, because you got to manage yourself, and it's a one-person operation. We have a phone call? All right. This is the first caller of the day, I think. Caller, are you there?
Hello?
Yes, are you there?
I'm here.
And where is here? Where are you at?
I am in Lewes.
Lewes, Delaware. You're from
Yes.
out of town? Out of town?
I am.
Where are you visiting from?
Lancaster, Pennsylvania.
What's it like in Lewes compared to Lancaster?
Oh, it's so much more laid back, relaxing, less hassles.
Okay. What's your favorite restaurant
And the
down there?
beach.
You like the beach?
Of course.
Does the sand bother you? Is it too hot on your feet or anything?
Not at all. I could sit there for hours.
Really? All right. How often do you come down?
I come down every other weekend and at least twice a year for a week.
Wow. Okay. Do you own your own place or do you rent?
We're in a campground.
Oh, okay. All right. And how are you watching or hearing this show? Are you listening on the radio?
No TV.
And on an antenna?
On an antenna.
All right. And how are we coming in? How are we looking?
Very clear.
Very clear. Okay.
Very clear.
Have you ever seen the show before?
No, I haven't.
All right. Well, last week I had a lot more hair than I have this week. Okay. It just seems to go
So
away.
did I.
It goes away by the week. All right. So are you calling to guess how many ink pens are in the trailer?
I am.
All right. And what is your name?
My name is Deb.
Deb. And what is your guess?
47.
Oh, that's a good number, 47. Is that your final answer?
That's my final answer.
All right. Now, Deb, how we do this, we're going to take phone calls all during the show, and then about 9:45-ish, you need to be watching, and that's when we're going to dump them out and count them, okay?
Absolutely.
So I guess if there's more than 47, you'd like me to stop counting at 47.
I would.
You would. All right. And how long have you been coming down? For years?
For about 15 years.
Wow. Okay. And this is the first time you've seen the show?
This is.
All right. Would you watch it again, even though we might not have a contest?
Absolutely. There's a lot of good information on there.
Oh, there is.
I didn't know about the wooden spoons. I didn't know about that.
Yep. And you may not have known that downtown Milford is where Kent County and Sussex County meet, right in the middle of the Mississippi River.
Yes, I just heard that.
Right. And the Sussex County side, the water is calmer than the Kent County side.
Oh,
So it's interesting to see the turmoil right there in the middle of the river.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Deb, we're going to let you go, and thank you for watching, and stay tuned, and we'll see if you're the winner.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you. All right. That was pretty good. All right. Thank you. All right. Well, now we're going to take a break in a minute from the radio, and we're getting all of our technical difficulties worked out. We had some stuff, and we've been standing on the wire and didn't realize when you stand on the wire, it doesn't transmit as good as when you don't stand on the wire, and so on and so forth. And all I see is lots of wires. So anyway, thank you everybody for listening to the show, whether you're listening on the radio, whether you're watching on TV. There was Deb, a first-time viewer of the show. We appreciate her. She was watching on My Cozy TV. We're also on Facebook, so if you want to watch it, just look up Jim Weller on Facebook, because we're everywhere. Do we have another caller for real? All right, we're taking a break from the radio, but we're going to keep right on, so stay right with us. We're going to take this call. I'm ready. Are you there? Good morning. Hold on. Are we ready?
Yes.
How you doing today?
Oh, pretty good. How you doing?
Pretty good. Now, are you a first-time viewer or listener?
No, I'm an old-time viewer. I watch it every week if I can.
Really? What do you find?
Yeah.
What do you find interesting about this show?
Different places and things you do.
I got you. All right, and your name?
Charlie Blunt.
All right, I know a Charlie from Lincoln.
Yeah, that's me.
Oh, it's you. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, anyway, Charlie, what's your guess?
I'm going to guess 25.
25. Now, is that your final answer?
Yes.
What would you do with $100 at Weller's?
I'd add to it and buy something nice.
Okay, like a kayak?
Something like that or something. I don't know.
All right. Well, $100 will get you started, won't it?
Yes, sir. We'll add to it and get something nice.
All right. Well, we're going to announce the winner about a 9:45-ish, okay?
All right.
All right. Thank you, Charlie.
Yes, sir. Have a great day.
You too. All right. Now, we are going to do a commercial, I think, for Colin Walls. I'm not sure if he wants to do it or he wants me to do it. He say, no, Jim, you do it. Tell him how great I am and how good we do and how well we take care of our customers. And that's what I'm going to tell you, folks. Walls Service Center is downtown Milford, 220 Northeast Front Street. Great place to get your automobile worked on, okay? No high pressure there. Good quality mechanics. 4 or 5 bays. I think it's 5 bays. Tracy is the one who keeps everything moving as far as scheduling appointments and letting people know when their car's done or what it needs. And I love dealing there. So if you have not got the level of service you want somewhere else and you're looking for a good, locally owned, owner-operator automotive repair facility, Walls Service Center, downtown Milford is the place. So I want to let you know that if you need anything like brake work or you need a tune-up or an oil change or anything you may need, Colin and his team can help you out. But this time of year, people are really focused on their air conditioner working real good. It's been hot, and sometimes it gets hot, and then it rains, and then it gets muggy, and the inside of your car steams up. If you don't want your car to be warmer than you can tolerate, Walls Service Center can help you out with your air conditioner unit. So whether it's a simple fix, whether it just needs more refrigerant, whether there's a leak that nobody's been able to find, whether you just say, I want it checked over, Walls Service Center does it all. From the front of your car to the back of your car, something as simple as a light bulb or a tail light or a muffler or a tune-up or brakes or any kind of front end parts, they can help you out. Again, they've been in business now 60 years. Think about that. Who stays in business that long without doing it right? They know what they're doing. They use quality parts. They tell you what they're doing. Drop your car off for something. They'll give you a call. They'll say, here's what we found. Here's what you're looking at. And it'll be done when they say it'll be done, and they take care of you. Really conveniently located right downtown Milford. You can drop it off. You can go to 2 or 3 different local restaurants and have lunch. You can go right next door. There's a park with a pavilion. You could just sit right there and have a picnic. You can go around the corner and walk your dog. There's a lot to do downtown Milford, or you can go to the Santa Claus house or hut or whatever and get yourself King's ice cream. So there's plenty to do downtown Milford. You can rent a kayak. You can rent a bike. So Walls Service Center is conveniently located. Many things you can do while your vehicle is being worked on, or if you just want to drop it off. If it breaks down over the weekend and you're going to have it towed, please just have it towed right straight to Walls Service Center and drop the keys through the door in the key slot with a note, and they'll get right back to you on Monday morning. Phone number is 422-8110. You can give them a call. They don't open till 8 today, or you can go to wallsservicecenter.com and schedule an appointment, okay? So that's that, Walls Service Center. Now, all right, we have a phone call. Caller, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
How are you doing today?
Fine, how are you?
Good. I need to know, how often do you watch this show?
Just about every week.
All right. And are we living up to your expectations?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And you would like to guess how many ink pens?
Uh-huh.
How many are you thinking?
55.
55. That's usually the speed limit, isn't it?
Yes.
All right. Now, what's your name?
Michaeline.
How do I spell that?
Michaelene.
You called last week, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
Good. All right. Well, 55 is your guess, and you're watching on TV or Facebook?
Correct.
TV. Okay.
My cozy.
My cozy. All right. Well, thanks for watching. Thanks for calling.
Thank you.
We're gonna tell everybody the number. I don't even know the number. We're gonna dump them out later on and count them. Okay. All right. So that was another call. If you want to call in, what your guessing is to win a $100 shopping spree, you have to guess how many ink pens are in this trailer. So here you go. I got them all stacked in there, nice and neat. And so you have to guess how many's in there. There is quite a few. They were packages. I just kept dumping them in there. So I never counted them. So I don't even know. Okay. So that's that. That's what you're guessing on. How many ink pens are in the trailer? If you are the one to got to guess it right on the number, okay? Because if I say the closest, it's going to mess up my legal department. So you have to guess the number exactly. We had that last week. Lady guessed 8. Now it's more than 8. I can assure you it's more than 8. All right, we're prepping for the radio. We're going to come back on the radio. We have many guests that are going to be on this morning, and we're going to keep taking phone calls. Now, when you call, you might get put on hold for a few minutes because I'm talking to somebody. I might be 5 or 7 minutes finishing up with them. So just keep that in mind when you call. Katie will answer and then put you on hold. So my radio audience has come back to me. I want to tell you we're having a contest today, so it's hard for the radio audience to see this little trailer. But we have a little trailer that's full of ink pens, okay? So it's a trailer full of ink pens. And what you can do is call us at 422-7336. And don't leave a message. If you get the voicemail, do not leave a message. We never check it, okay? We're a mess on that, all right? And I think it even says don't leave a message. But anyway, you call 422-7336. If you get through, as soon as I'm done with a commercial or talking to somebody, I'll get you on the air, and we're going to let you guess how many ink pens are in that trailer. And then about 9:45 this morning, we're going to dump them out and count them. We're going to let Katie count them, okay? And then that way, whoever guesses exactly how many ink pens are in the trailer will be the winner of a $100 showroom shopping spree at Weller's. You could put that $100 towards a kayak, a generator, or whatever you want, or you can just get $100 worth of stuff. We have another caller. Caller, are you there?
Yes, I am.
And who am I speaking to?
Chris.
Chris, and are you a first-time watcher or listener?
Oh, no, not at all.
Not at all. Okay, so you've heard this show before and you decided to take a chance on us again?
Absolutely.
All right, and are you watching or listening?
I'm watching on TV.
TV, all right. And what is your guess?
How about 39, if you don't have that?
That's a good one. 39 is a good one, okay? And just keep watching. About 9:45, we're going to dump them out and count them, okay?
Sure enough.
Thank you, Chris.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Okay, bye. All right, and if you call and we're on the phone, you have to call back because we have no second or third lines here. Wilson's Auction, another good supporter of the show. Dave Wilson and his team do a great job. Listen, today at Wilson's in Lincoln, that place is full of stuff. Outside the building, inside the building. At 10 o'clock this morning, the auction starts. If you are visiting this area and you've never been to Wilson's Auction, it's a lot of fun. You got all day and tonight to get there. So it's on Route 113 in Lincoln. Every Saturday starting at 10 o'clock, and you can go to wilsonsauction.com and see a lot of pictures of a lot of the things that are going to be auctioned off today. So there's all kinds of things like furniture and tools and hardware and glassware and appliances and furniture and collectibles, and it starts at 10 and it goes all day and into the evening, and it's on Route 113 in Lincoln. Tuesday nights at 6 o'clock. They have an auto auction. You can buy or sell like a dealer. You can buy a car. You could sell a car every Tuesday night at 6 o'clock. Their phone number is 422-3454, 422-3454. Check them out at wilsonsauction.com, and please look them up and like them on Facebook. Great place to sell something, buy something. You got something you want sold, Dave Wilson and his team will do it for you. Property or things or inventory or whatever, 422-3454. We have another caller now. Caller, are you there?
Yes, I am, sir.
And where are you calling from?
Slough, Maryland.
Okay, and how's things down there in Shao?
Well, I'm not sure. I can't see because my daughter's got blackout curtains on the window.
Oh, well, do you still have sales tax down there, or have they done away with that?
No, we still have sale tax.
I'm just messing with you. Have you ever heard the show before?
Yes, sir. I watch it every week.
On TV or Facebook?
I watch on Cozy.
Cozy, okay. All right, and you would like to guess how many ink pens?
Yes, sir.
What's your number?
50.
50, 50.
Yes, sir.
And what is your name, sir?
My name's Doug.
Could you say it one more time?
Doug.
Doug, D-O-U-G?
Yes, that's correct.
All right. Well, Doug, just keep watching, and at the very end of the show, we're going to dump them out and count them, okay?
All right.
Thank you, Doug, okay?
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Bye. All right, if you keep calling, just keep calling, because I hear that you call, but we don't have any way to deal with more than one phone call at a time. If you met Katie, you would understand one phone call at a time. That's it. No, I'm just messing. We have one cordless phone here, so that's how we're doing it. Hey, I'm going to talk about L&W Insurance real quick. Want to remind you also that the fair, today is the last day, and the Greenwood Mennonite School food booth is the place to eat. And don't forget, if you go to Wellers.com and click on current ads, I hope it's there. But anyway, there's a coupon for $2 off on a platter at the Greenwood Mennonite School food booth. It's like a nice tent, nice place to get some food. So anyway, if you want to keep calling, but I want to talk about L&W Insurance Agency. My insurance agent is Bill Strickland, and he has a whole team of people. And if you need insurance, L&W Insurance Agency can help you out. If you have insurance and you want to make sure, because, you know, a lot of people buy insurance now, 1-800, and then when they need it, it doesn't work like they thought it was, or they weren't as adequately insured as they wish they were. If you want somebody to look at your insurance and talk to you about your insurance, whether it's residential, personal, or commercial, whether it's health insurance, life insurance, whether it is car insurance, home insurance, liability insurance, renter's insurance, any type of insurance, they can help you out. It's called L&W Insurance. I'm going to give you their phone number in just a minute. They've been around now 80-some years. Think about that, 80-some years. So anyway, if you need insurance, they're who you should talk to. If you have insurance and you want a second opinion, no charge. Second opinions are free. So the phone number is 856-7828, 856-7828, of course, 302. On the web, it's lwinsurance.com, lwinsurance.com. And if you would like their Facebook page, L&W Insurance, I'd appreciate that. They're in Dover, Delaware. They'll take good care of you. They take good care of me, and I got a lot going on. I'm not easy to take good care of, but they do a great job. Speaking of another good supporter of the show, it's Pools and Spas Unlimited. Now, I haven't missed any guests yet, have I? I think Terry's our next guest, didn't he? Okay, no problem. But, you know, I thought I saw Steve here and George. If Steve and George want to come up, I need somebody to sing a song. So, well, anyway, and if Steve, I thought he had a child with him. If she wants to come up, she's welcome to. So, Steve, George, if you guys want to come up and have a word, you're welcome to. It's up to you. So if you do, make your way. If you don't, keep right on munching. So these are some gentlemen that work with me. Terry's going to be on a little bit after 8 o'clock. Terry keeps everything straight, or at least tries as hard as he can. But anyway, George and Steve both work. Steve works out on the lot, and George works behind the scenes in the shop, keeping things straight, and they're all very busy. So I like to get them on every now and then if they'll come on down. But in the meantime, Pools and Spas Unlimited. Man, it's the time of year. Not only do you want your air conditioner to be working, but you want your pool to be in your yard. So if you've always wanted a pool, today would be a great day to buy one, okay? And they sell them every day. So in other words, they're allowing more people to buy pools. So if you're looking for a place, they've got vinyl, they've got fiberglass, and they've got concrete pools. They can make them as big or as small as you want. They can pretty much have different shapes and sizes. They have many different packages. Financing's available. Pretty much wherever you live, they'll pretty much come to you, depending on where, because we got people all over the world watching this show. So I don't think they're going out of the country, but they do cover a lot of areas. So it's called Pools and Spas Unlimited. They're right in Milford on 219 North Rehoboth Boulevard, okay? It's a really nice store. They have all kinds of pool supplies and floaties and chemicals, and you can get your water tested there. They also sell spas, and it's locally owned and operated, and they employ quite a few people. Have a great website. Here's their website, swimdelmarva.com. Delmarva.com. You can look them up on Facebook. It's called Pools and Spas Unlimited of Milford. And I'm going to give you their phone number, and I'd like you to just call and say good morning to them. 424-1999. 424-1999. Pools, all shapes and sizes, custom designs. You know, they put pools in for hotels and developments, commercial pools. They have all types of financing available. So anyway, they even have the endless pools. That's kind of neat, where you just kind of swim against the current. So Pools and Spas Unlimited in Milford. Check them out on Facebook, Pools and Spas Unlimited of Milford, and 424-1999. We have another caller,
big, right?
and it is a little trailer, ma'am.
Oh, hi.
We can hear you talking about us.
Okay, you can.
Don't say anything about my hair or my height or my intelligence. Other than that, I'm fine. Okay?
I would never do that. I would never do that.
I am vertically challenged, follically challenged, and IQ challenged. Okay? But other than that,
I'm age challenged.
Okay, but other than that, I can drive pretty good. So,
okay, well, good.
Are you watching or listening on the radio?
We're listening on the radio because we're on the road.
All right, well, what you're guessing, there's a little trailer, okay? And it's full of ink pens, all right? And they're brand new ink pens. They're not used. I mean, these are top quality ink pens, okay? And we're asking you to guess the exact number of how many pens are in this trailer. So what would your guess be?
Okay, probably 11.
All right, 11 is a very reasonable guess. All right.
Okay.
Is that your final answer?
That's my final answer, Jim Weller.
All right, and what is your name?
It's Linda Bosco.
Linda Bosco. I've heard this name before.
I know because we go to Florida,
yes,
villages, and watch you down there.
You evacuate for floods and tornadoes?
No, we're okay.
All right.
But we're on our way to the Delaware Veterans Home today.
Okay.
We're volunteering with hospice. They're having a car show if anybody's in the area.
Oh, okay. So it's at the Delaware Hospice Center in Milford. I call that the Bowling Alley Road.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, it's really at the Veterans Home. So.
Oh, okay. So it's at the Veterans Home. Now, that's the same place, right? It's right there by what's it called? Airport Road is what it's called. Right. So you and Jim are going to be helping with the car show.
Absolutely, we are.
And that's today. So people can come out. It's a nice day out and check it out.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah, definitely, because the sun is out over here right now. So.
Okay. How's Jim acting? How's Jim acting today?
He's acting okay. He's smiley.
All right.
I tell you.
How's his hair?
His hair is just like yours.
Okay. It's missing.
Very tame today. The humidity's not getting to it. It's
okay.
Early.
All right.
And I'm not going to be able to hear you at 9:45.
So. So what should we do? Should we just send you a note if you're the winner?
You can do that. Can you do that on the...
Somehow. Yep, I can. Now, if you're not the winner, I'm not going to contact you. Is that okay?
Oh, I wanted to hear your voice again.
Oh. Well, I was just going to send you a direct message, but okay.
All right, well, tell Denise hi.
I will, and tell Jim I said hi, and thank you for calling in and playing along.
Okay, no problem. We watch you every week.
Thank you. Bye-bye. All right, that was Jim and Linda, and both good friends. They watch us when they're in Florida, and the only thing is they never take us to Florida with them. So that's the only thing that's missing there. No, but anyway, we appreciate all of our listeners, and I do hear the phone continually ringing, so just keep calling back. If you're listening on the radio, you're trying to guess how many ink pens are in this trailer to win a $100 showroom shopping spree at Weller's in Bridgeville. So anyway, what was that? Oh, yeah, phone number for the radio. Great point, Colin, because they can't see it on their screen. It's 422-7336. 422-7336. If people say, I recognize that number. I've had that number since I was 16 years old. That was the number for when I had my tire store in Lincoln. 422-7336. Okay? Do we have another caller? Caller, are you there?
Yes, sir. How we doing?
Real good. How you doing?
Wonderful, wonderful. I'd like to put in a guess of 28.
28. All right.
28, yes, sir.
And tell me, are you listening on the radio or watching?
I was on the TV till left eyes. Now I'm on the radio.
All right. Do we sound okay today?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Little beep once in a while, but all right. So
those beeps. Those
little
beeps.
Little blurb in there somewhere occasionally, but
That's
nothing serious.
All right. Well, thank you, Harry. And where are you headed? You going to an auction?
No, I'm going to West Side with brother at breakfast. So.
All right. Well.
So anyhow, see you.
All right. See ya. Bye. All right. That was Harry. Harry Swain, our good friend Harry Swain. Now, the beep that you're hearing, folks, honestly, is people calling in. Okay, so just so you know, we had this contest and we've never, we're just steady getting phone calls. I want to talk real quick about George Luff. He's my accountant, but he also helps us with our payroll. And his business is called Luff and Associates, and they have 3 locations. They're in Rehoboth, they're in Milford, and they're in Dover. Okay, been around now for about 30 years. I've dealt with him almost since the beginning. I'm very happy with him. So if you own a business and you need an accountant, or if you are a person and you just need help with your taxes, or you want to file an extension, or you have filed one and you want to figure out what to do next, Luff and Associates can help you out, whether it's personal or business, okay? But they also help people with payroll. They have a system called Easy Payroll, and it is easy peasy. They've really helped Wellers a lot over the years, and we've started dealing with them, and they do our payroll for us, and we really like it. It takes the load off of us, and if you own a business and you maybe do your own accounting, or somebody else does your bookkeeping and accounting, but you need help with payroll, Luff and Associates can help you out. You don't have to deal with them for your accounting work for them to be able to help you with your payroll. So whether you got just 2 or 4 or 6 employees, or you got 100 employees, they can help you out. It's called Luff and Associates in Milford, Dover, and Rehoboth. I'm going to give you one phone number that gets you to all 3 of them. So it's 422-9699, 302-422-9699. On the web, it's Luff, Luff, CPAs.com. George Luff, his son Tyler, and the entire team there will take real good care of you no matter what you need in the accounting world, okay? So that is that. Now, a little bit after 8 o'clock, we're going to talk to Terry from Wellers. We're going to continue to take phone calls as best we can. When you call, you might get put on hold for a few minutes, so please understand that. If you're listening on the radio and you say, I don't know why I'm calling, here's why you would call. At Wellers in Bridgeville, we have $100 that we want to give away. It's a $100 shopping spree. So you can put this $100 towards little stuff in the showroom. You can put it towards a kayak or a trailer. You can do anything you want with it, but you're going to be the winner. You have to guess the exact number of ink pens that are in this little trailer. So for my radio audience, all I can do is shake it up, okay? Shake it up, not shake it off, shake it up, okay? So anyway, I'll open the door so you can see. So look at the screen on your radio real quick. I've opened the back door, okay? And there it is on TV and on Facebook. And if you're watching on Facebook, hit the share button, okay? Sharing is caring. Hit the share button on Facebook, all right? So anyway, if you guess 100% correctly the number of ink pens in that trailer, we're going to announce the winner between 9:15 and 9:50, 9:15, 9:45, 9:50, somewhere in there. After Dean's Delicious Dishes, we're going to announce the winner. We're going to get somebody up here to count them, and we're going to tell you how many ink pens are in that trailer. So we've already had somebody guess 47, 25, 55, 39, 50, 11, and 28. So we've had 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people guess. Man, the odds are good. There's going to be a winner. So I just want to let you know that if you want to guess, it's 422-7336. You just call now. We'll get you on the air with us, and we'll let you guess how many ink pens are in there. So speaking of the fair, let's talk about Dry Zone. They've got a wonderful booth over there. Today is the last day. If you want to stop by the Dry Zone booth and snap a selfie, do that, and tag me in it if you would. I want about 100 people to tag me in a picture today. So if you would, whether you're kayaking, whether you're using a trailer that came from Wellers, if you're using a trailer that came from somewhere else, it's okay. So tag me in some pictures today if you would. I'm the Jim Weller from Delaware on Facebook. JIM Weller. But anyway, I want to let you know Dry Zone is at the fair. They've got a booth there. If you want to meet some of the folks from Dry Zone, learn about some of the they offer, today would be a great day. If you want to just call them up, I'm going to give you their phone number in just a minute. If you want to stop by Monday through Friday, they're located right there on Route 16 in Ellendale. It's a big red barn with a white roof. It's got blacktop all over the driveway and a sign out front that says Dry Zone. And Monday through Friday, you could stop in and say hello. You can see some of the folks that work at Dry Zone. You can see some of the awards they've won and why. You can see some of the products. They have an office in there that's up off the floor that literally has a crawl space underneath of it. So you can go ahead and see what they do in a crawl space. So they do crawl space encapsulation. They do poly level, which is lifting concrete, leveling it out, straightening it up. If you live in Milford and your sidewalks are messed up and you need help, they can straighten out your sidewalks. Estimates are free. They know what they're doing if you live in any town, but Milford's cracking down on sidewalks real heavy right now. So anyway, a lot of people have sidewalk repairs they need done. So if you've got concrete, whether it's your sidewalk or around your pool, whether it's in your garage and one corner of the garage is dipping down, they can lift that up without busting it up, and level it out for you. So it's dryzone.com on the web. Learn more about them there. They're always looking for more quality employees. They're growing like crazy. So it's dryzone.com, or the phone number is 684-5034, 684-5034. Look on the web, learn all about them. I've dealt with them a lot. I'm very happy with them. I'm glad to recommend them, and they'll do a good job for you. Do we have a phone call? We have a phone call. Thank you for holding, caller. And are you watching or listening on the radio, or how did you know about this show?
I'm watching on the television, Cozy, and I watch every Saturday.
Well, thank you. And where are you calling from? What area?
I'm calling from Laurel, Delaware.
Laurel, Delaware. Okay. Everything peaceful down there today?
Oh, it's quiet as a mouse.
Okay. So what is the guess? What's your number?
I guess 9.
9. Okay. And what is your name?
My name's Joanne Beecher.
All right, Joanne. All right. So you're going to be able to watch the show at the end and see if you're the winner?
I have to watch till the end.
Okay. Well, and you've been watching for a while?
Yes, quite a while. I enjoy it very much.
Well, good. Well, then I'm going to say thank you, Joanne, and hopefully you'll be the winner.
Okay, Jim.
Thank you.
Have a nice day.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye. All right, everybody. So I do hear the phone calls coming in. I'd like to do Scott Sockrider whenever you guys are ready. This is our power washing friend. If you ever need power washing, Scott does a good job, and he's on the Weller's discount card, so you'd save 15% if you use your Weller's discount card with Scott Sockrider. We can either do the commercial or the phone call, whichever one you want. I'd rather. Okay. Phone call is nobody there. Okay. It was a ghost call. So anyway, I'm sure they'll call back. And our phone, please understand, we're at Smith's Cafe. We're not using their phone. We got our own phone. It's a portable phone. And sometimes it works flawlessly and sometimes it works with flaws. But either way, we're taking your phone calls at 422-7336. Kevin Short has arrived. Debbie Short is with him. I always feel honored. All right, here's Scott Sockrider's commercial. Here we go. Jim Weller here, and I am live at Fine Day Farms, my house. This is where I live. My wife Denise told me it is time to get the green slime off the house. So what did I do? Picked up the phone. Who did I call? My good friend Scott Sockrider. He owns a business. Look him up on Facebook, Power Washing Delaware. Like his page while you're at it. This dude's been doing power washing for over 14 years. Now take a look. He's got a couple different trucks here, but you can see Scott's right there, and he's got his other man with him, and they're just doing a good job. He's an honest man, been doing this for over 14 years. He's licensed, he's insured, he's completely self-contained. His phone number is 302-858-9568. That's 858-9568. Power Washing Delaware on Facebook. Like his page there. Online, it's theprofessionalpowerwash.com. Good man, honest man, do you a good job, give him a call. 302-858-9568. Scott Sockrider, he'll clean whatever you need cleaned. See ya. Bye. Bye. There he is, Scott Sockrider, 858-9568. You need some power washing done, he'll help you out. I'm going to the phone lines. We have another caller. So, caller, are you there?
Yeah, good morning.
And are you in your vehicle?
Actually, no.
Okay, just checking. And are you watching on TV or listening on the radio?
Radio.
And how we sounding on the radio?
I listen to it on the radio every morning.
Well, thank you. All right, what is your guess?
I'm guessing about 132.
132. That's a good one. That's a good one. All right, and what is your name?
Kimberly.
Kimberly. All right. Okay. All right.
K-E-M-K-I-N-S.
Okay. Now, Kimberly, we're going to be announcing the winner between 9:45 and 10, okay?
Okay.
All right. And do you so you listen frequently?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. All right. Well, what are you doing today?
Fair's rained out. Went to the Nanticoke Senior Center, and I think we're going to be probably off to the fair. If not, back to my piano.
Back to your piano. All right.
To the old piano.
Okay. So are you giving piano lessons or just playing the piano?
Actually, I do a little bit of both.
Okay. All right. Well, Kimberly, we thank you for calling in, and we'll let you know at 9:45 or somewhere in there who the winner is.
Thank you.
All right. Take care. It's that simple, folks. If you want to call in, you just dial the number 422-7336. You're guessing how many ink pens are in this trailer, okay? And it's a very scientific thing. We've put a lot of effort into this. We've formed a team of people to monitor us and make sure that there's no gimmicks to this. But there's this little trailer that's full of ink pens, and your objective is to guess exactly how many of them are in there. My objective is for nobody to guess exactly how many are in there because I don't want to give away the $100. But if you guess exactly how many are in there, you're going to win a $100 shopping spree at Weller's. We're taking a break from the radio. Look me up on Facebook right now, Jim Weller, because the show does not stop because I have a tendency to not stop talking, okay? So it's just hard for me to stop. So anyway, we're here with you on My Cozy TV, and we are also here with you on Facebook. So if you're watching on Facebook, would you be kind enough to hit the share button? And if you're watching on TV, would you be kind enough to just call somebody at random and tell them to watch the show? Okay, that's the way we'll do it because there's no share button on My Cozy TV. I don't think there is there? No? Okay, just checking. All right, everybody thinks that was a silly question. I just wondered. Cozy TV is pretty innovative, and I wanted to make sure there wasn't a new share button on these smart TVs. All right, next, I don't know if he can do it or not. It's me again, Wall Service Center. What more can I say? I want to tell you about something that they really do. First of all, air conditioners, air conditioners, air conditioners. If you got an air conditioner in your automobile that is not meeting your standards and you're tired of it, because every red-blooded American deserves to have good air conditioning. I think the terminology in the car industry is ice-cold AC. So if you want some ice-cold AC, Wall Service Center can make it happen for you, okay? But they also do things just as simple as an oil change. So if you say, well, I got a place changing my oil. Well, here's what you have to ask yourself. Are they just changing your oil, or do they change your oil plus something? Because here's why. At Wall Service Center, they have this checklist, okay? And some people may do it, and some people don't. I'm just going to let you decide if where you deal, every time you're done, do they give you a checklist like this? This thing here tells you how the life of your battery is. It tells you the depth of the tread in your tires. It tells you how much is left on your brake pads or your brake drums or whatever it's called, the brake pads, I guess it is. And they check all kinds of things. When I look down here, they check all your fluids, not just your oil. So what I'm saying is if you need an oil change at Wall Service Center, it's not just an oil change, it's an oil change plus they check all these different things and they give you this. Okay, they don't do any work that you don't need done. They don't do anything that you don't authorize, but they let you know what kind of shape your car's in. So you have to decide, are you dealing somewhere right now that just changes your oil? Okay? Because if you are, you deserve better than that. You deserve more than that. This is Service Plus. So I'm just letting you know at Wall Service Center, they check your oil and they check a lot of things over just so you know what kind of shape your car's in. Okay? Now, here's one more thing. You get this for free. This is a 6-month roadside emergency service. Okay? It's nationwide. Okay? It's got a toll-free number. I love it. I've never, ever needed it, but I love having it. It's just comforting knowing that if I lock my keys in the car, or if my battery goes dead, or if I run out of fuel, or have a flat tire, help is just around the corner. It's actually just an 800 phone number away. So you give a call, And wherever you're at, somebody has been already agreed to come out and help you out. And this is a free roadside of service certificate, little packet, little brochure that you get for free at Walls Service Center whenever you get anything done from an oil change or greater, in other words. So that's just an added value bonus. Now, this is not the warranty on the parts they use. This is free roadside assistance. So again, the phone number, they're going to be open at 8 o'clock. What time is it right now? It's 8:03. She's there. Tracy is there right now. 422-8110. Just dial that number in that order, 422-8110. Give a call and say, good morning, Tracy. I would like to schedule my automobile for an oil change. I need some blinker fluid. I want you to check my brake lights, my turn signals. I want to make sure it'll go through inspection. Whatever you need done, she will help you out. So it's 422-8110 or wallservicecenter.com on the web. You can also look them up on Facebook there because you can schedule an appointment there. All right, downtown Milford, 220 Northeast Front Street. Best to call and schedule an appointment because the only one that really knows what's in the appointment book is Tracy, okay? And she doesn't like it when anybody else just says, oh, just come on down. So if you have a breakdown over the weekend, too, don't forget, you can drop your vehicle off at Walls Service Center, and they'll get you worked in. Now, we're going to be back on the radio in just a minute. So you're watching us on TV, you're watching on Facebook, okay? And we're going to talk to Terry from Weller's in just a minute or so. Got a lot of interesting things going on. Everything there is interesting, okay? Everything's like an adventure. So anyway, Weller's has been very busy, and we want to say thank you to all of our customers that have worked with us and supported us and so on. But we're going to take a couple more phone calls before we go back on the radio. So the phone number's on the screen. It's 422-7336. And what you're guessing is how many ink pens are in the trailer. Okay, you see the trailer, it's huge. Okay, so this trailer is full of ink pens, and they're not used ink pens. These are brand spanking new ink pens. They fit better. Okay, so anyway, used ones have been squeezed on and stuff, and they expand and contract. So you just give a call and guess how many. We're going to prep for the radio. And when we go back on the radio, we got some more things to tell you about, but we don't stop till 10 o'clock. So if you want to come down and watch the show in person, we are here at Smith's Cafe in Seaford, Delaware, and we're going to be here till 10 o'clock this morning, talking to you about all kinds of things. Kevin Short's here. We're going to talk to him in a little while, and then we're going to have Sean from First Class Heating and Air. We're going to talk to him. We're going to have Dean's Delicious Dishes. There is just a plethora of things going on here at Smith's Cafe. Not to mention the food is good, and people are calling in trying to win this $100 showroom shopping spree. I want to do Duck In Car Wash real quick. I love dealing there. You duck in dirty, you drive out clean. I've been to the fair. I want to go and get my vehicle washed right after I get done with this show. I got all this dirt and dust on there, but they can vacuum it out. They can do something as simple as you want, or they can do as involved as you want, okay? So it's Duck In Car Wash. Now, they have 2 locations, 2 of them now, one in Seaford and one in Milford. The Milford is great because it's right behind Dairy Queen, okay? And the one in Seaford is right conveniently located right on the highway. You can just zip in and zip out. So whether you need something simple, I always get what's called the Extreme. And part of the reason I like the Extreme is because it's $26 and I save $3 by using the Weller's discount card. So that's more than 10%. So I do that every time, and then they ask you what fragrance you want and so on and so forth. I'll see you, Steve. Thanks for talking to me, everybody. No, you don't have to. We're good. We're good. Just messing with you, trying to give you a hard time. But anyway, Duck In Car Wash, great place to deal. Garrett Greer and his team, they support a lot of families because they got like 60 employees. So he does a good job. Seaford and Milford, they have gift cards. So if you got a gift you want to get somebody, like if you're thinking, what kind of gift would Jim Weller want? I'll take a Duck In Car Wash gift card. I'll take 2. They're small. But anyway, I just want to let you know, check out their website, duckincarwash.com, and like their Facebook pages if you would. There's 2 of them, Seaford and Milford. It's called Duck In Car Wash on the Facebook. All right, now we're going to talk to Terry, okay? So anyway, this is Terry. Been at Weller's for a few years now, probably longer than he thought he was signing on for. But it's like going to the doctor and getting a stress test working at Weller's. You're like, is this going to be over in 8 minutes or 9 minutes or what's going on? Terry, how you holding up?
I'm doing good.
Doing good. Him and I have a plan. We would like to open this property in Lincoln. It's probably more my plan than Terry's plan, but I'm imposing my plan on Terry. So we're kind of looking for somebody to help us with that. So we need somebody that can sell, walk, and chew gum at the same time.
That's true.
Do a little paperwork, write in a way that we can read their writing, answer the phone, remember something from one day to the next, and sell. And sell, sell, sell. We want to open this store in Lincoln, but really Terry wants to probably talk about Bridgeville because that's what he's hammered down and focused on. So talk to me.
Hopefully we're going to open the Lincoln store.
Me too. You're tired of hearing it, I'm sure.
I've heard it ever since I've been there. I've been there for 2 years.
And I've had the property rented, and I still keep telling him I want to open in Lincoln.
Even with it being rented, he's like, I want to open
in Lincoln. So, and then after we open it, I'm going to be saying, why did we ever do that?
But I think it's an opportunity there.
I do.
We're really growing at Weller's with a lot of things going on. It's just getting the right people in the right places, and that's exactly what we're trying to do. Getting them trained. So we're definitely hiring. I just think we consistently should always hire.
Well, I think it's good to just always be looking.
Yes.
Because we also wonder, what if one day somebody wants to sell us their trailer business?
That's true.
You never know. Like Weller's has to be prepared because we're kind of like the leader in the area of the trail. I don't think anybody has as many or sells as many, so we always have to be prepared for the unexpected.
Yeah, there's a lot of opportunities there as far as we growing. I'm just baffled on being there for 2 years and how I've seen it grow.
Mm-hmm.
It's everything's looking good. We got more trailers. We just got a lot going on. We got carport, gazebos, dog kennels.
Sheds are coming in like the...
Oh, yeah. So we're selling a lot of stuff.
We are. Now, we had a shed the other day, and I know this isn't normal, but it got delivered within a few days of being bought.
Yes.
Okay, so that's not 100% normal.
It's not 100% normal, but we try to please you as much as possible because a lot of time people are moving out of things and they want their stuff right away, so they don't have to pay storage anymore. Because I think
that's a good point.
Storage places
add
charge
up
every month.
Yeah.
Also, so they're trying to beat that month. So we've accommodated very well, and that's what we are. We're in the people service business.
Yeah, and that's what Terry's kind of claim to fame. People know him from the car industry, but Terry really strives to offer an extremely high level of service to our customers. So naturally, he wants to surround himself with people that have that same desire. I mean, it's something that's really ingrained in him. He doesn't want to, everybody says, what's that? Hit the bar. But the bar could be round. You can hit the bottom of the bar or you can hit the top of the bar, just hitting the bar. But Terry tries hard and works hard and does a good job. So I guess technically we're always asking people, if you want to come to work at Weller's, we'd love to talk to you.
We'd love to talk to you.
Right. In other words, and really what we need is more people helping us sell.
And just because you're just starting out and don't have any experience at all, if you're willing to learn, that's what it's all about, willing to learn. Because I was that person one day, willing to learn.
That's true.
So it makes a difference.
That's true. Terry's probably 30, 35 years old, and I'm sure at some point he was just a youngster.
Yes.
So, but we're always looking for new people. We got a nice staff right now. We have Sean and Bert up there up front. My son Jimmy's with them too. We have them. And then we have Terry. I've hired another man named Greg who's helping out with many things, and just hired another man named Bob this week. And
we're hiring.
We're hiring. And we've got George, and we've got Steve, and we've got Myron. Yes. Myron does great. Nobody even ever sees or meets Myron.
Comes and goes.
But Myron comes in and cuts grass and weed whacks and weed sprays, and he's just amazing.
And goes away.
And then he just, when he's done, he just leaves. There's no drama. Whatever he did yesterday, he remembers how to do it today, and it's amazing.
And we also want to thank our office help.
Oh, my gosh. Sharon and Angie, my daughter Kim, my other daughter Jenny. They are busy people.
Yeah, they all. So, we're coming in sync. Really building the team is what it's all about.
And it's really been tough. We've had some people that went to work with their dad, and we miss them, and they did a good job for us, Brooks and Brandon. But at the same time, we've experienced this abnormal growth in business. I mean, it's like all of our plans are working, and so now we're busier than we've ever been because we used to have more sales staff. Well, we've had about the same, but we really need more because we're selling more. Yes. And what I find, Terry, because I see it with you, I see it with Sean and Bert and everyone, we do talk to people.
Yes.
And the world is going internet, no communication, very little information. People, when they get to Weller's, they're like, you guys went out and talked to me.
It's pretty much the old school way is the way that it should be anyway. Be personable about things.
And I think people really appreciate that.
Yeah, I agree also. And we're still selling trailers. So today we're open till 1. We're open till 1, 1:10, or till the last customer is satisfied.
Yeah.
So please stop in. I'd like to see a 10 trailer day.
That'd be nice. Is it raining or not raining?
It wasn't raining when I came in.
Okay.
But don't let that stop.
Now, you haven't been to the fair, have you?
No, I don't go.
Terry's not a fair guy.
No, not at all.
Well,
too many people for me.
And I will say it. If you don't like it, what's so annoying to me is you get behind people, and there's 5 of them. Instead of being in a straight line, they're like fanned out like geese. In other words, they won't just get in the line and let you walk right or left. They got to take the whole roadway up. And they're just relaxing. And Terry and I don't know if we're called type A or hyper or tense, but we want to keep it moving. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So anyway, well, you've missed a good fair, but today is the last day. So what are you doing today after work?
After work, cutting grass, hopefully if it doesn't rain.
Okay. Is that relaxing for you, or you just got to get that done?
I got to get it done, but I don't have a problem with it.
Okay. All right. You got a 0-turn or a little tractor?
No, I got a regular lawnmower.
Not a push mower.
46. No, I didn't.
Okay.
Weeding, walking.
A 46-inch push mower. Terry's pretty strong, so that would be unreal. So, all right. So you got some grass to cut.
Yes, but anyway, I really appreciate it if you stop in and help us out.
Say hi. Yeah, check us out.
End of the month's coming, and we have some deals.
Let's give something away for everybody if they would. So stop in today. Let's give away the Weller's discount cards just for the fun of it. So, if you're out and about or you're riding by, you don't have to catch Terry. You'll let the guys know.
Yes.
But we'll just give you one of the Weller's discount cards. They're normally $10, but we'll give you one for free today. Is that all right?
That'll work.
Okay. Anything else?
That's it.
Have a good day, Terry.
I'll see you at Weller's.
All right. I'll see you at Weller's. Okay. There he goes. It's 337-8228. We try. We're not perfect or anything like that, but we got a good team of people there. And if you need a shed or a trailer or a carport or a swing set, or you need something worked on, there's a lot of good people represented there, and we appreciate each and every one of them, okay? Now, what is next? Let's take some more phone calls. So if you're listening on the radio and you want a chance to win $100 at Weller, so it's not a $100 bill. Let's be very specific here. This is a $100 showroom. No, it doesn't even have to be the showroom. You can put the $100 towards anything. So it's $100 towards anything you want to buy. Now, last week's winner spent some time in that showroom, and she had bags of stuff. Because we have dollar items in there too, $1.50 items and all kinds of things. Or you could put it towards a kayak or whatever you want. But you have to call and guess how many ink pens. I'll do it for the radio. How many ink pens are in this trailer, and you have to guess exact. And you have to be the first person to guess that number. And we don't have any duplicate numbers right now, but the phone number is 422-7336. Now, if you're from out of state, it's 302-422-7336. You call, you're going to get on the air with me, and we're going to let you guess the number of ink pens in that trailer. Let me brag on my eye doctor friend. His name is Tim Smith. He's an eye doctor. He works at Delaware Eye Clinics. Very happy customer I am. My wife just recently went. She's very happy. Since I've been talking about him, some other people I know have went. You don't have to deal with Dr. Smith. There's other doctors there. I'm just saying that's who I happen to deal with and I'm very happy with. So if you're looking for somebody to do an eye exam, if you have kids going back to school or college and you want to get their eyes checked, maybe you just haven't had yours done in a while, Dr. Smith is my guy at Delaware Eye Clinics in Milton, okay? They are locally owned and operated. I'm going to give you their phone number. It's 684-2020. 684-2020. Delaware Eye Clinics, located in Milton, all right? And I want to let you know it's a full-service eye care clinic, so they can do whatever you need. They take most insurances. If you're not sure if they take your insurance or not, just give a call. And I was very pleased. All I had was a copay, and that was it. I want to tell you they offer designer eyewear, prescription, and non-prescription. So if you just want a new pair of sunglasses or something, they can help you out. Glasses, eyewear for safety and sports, safety glasses too, readers and contacts. So anyway, they fit you. They're very kind. They're very helpful when it comes to the glasses. It took a lot of time to find a pair that fit a head the size of mine. Not that it's small, that it's a little wider than normal, okay? Because the absence of hair causes your head to grow wider. I'm going to have a gentleman on in a minute or two that you'll be able to see what I'm talking about. But in the meantime, I'm talking about Delaware Eye Clinics. If you need glasses or an eye exam, give them a call at 684-2020. Okay, free lifetime adjustments on any glasses that you buy there. Plus, you get free refills on your your eye cleaning stuff. Kind of neat. Single vision frames and lenses as low as $99. So if you would, it's Delaware Eye Clinics, 684-2020. 684-2020. Okay, so I want to tell you that Weller's today is the last Saturday that we're going to be open. We may change and go back in the winter and be open on Saturdays, but right now, for the rest of the summer, which is not much time, we're going to take Saturdays off, give everybody a break, and Saturdays are not as busy as they used to be, so we're just closing on Saturdays for right now. We may change that in the winter, and we may not. It's just depends on whether we get used to it and love it or if we miss working on Saturdays. But today we're open from 9 to 1, but it is the last Saturday we're going to be open for a while. I talked about opening this store in Lincoln. I can't say it enough. What it is in Lincoln, across from Fitzgerald's and right next to Bean's Attic, there's a corner property. I own it. And right now there's a place there selling sheds, and they are going to close. And they are going to just not continue to rent my property, all right? So I want to open a trailer store. So there's like an office trailer there. So I'm looking for somebody. I'm looking for it to be like a one-person operation, somebody that can be there. So when a customer comes in, you would go outside and talk to them about sheds, talk to them about carports or swing sets or trailers, okay? So you'd have to have some sales ability, all right? And then once you sell it, you would be able to take their credit card or, their check or cash and do the receipt and the paperwork, not title work, but the receipt, and fill out a T-tag, go outside, help them hook the trailer up, and send them on their way. That's what I'm looking for, a one-person operation. So if that's you, if you think you can do it all, then that's what I'm looking for. I don't want to, it's a small office trailer. It's only 12 by 50 or something, so I don't need 3 or 4 people there. I'm looking for one person that can be there. We're also, if we open it up, which I want to open it up, we're going to sell things on consignment for people. Not little things, not rings or jewelry, but we're going to sell automobiles there on consignment. So we're going to make it a consignment lot as well as a Weller's utility trailers type lot. So we're looking to open that store in the next month or two, and we're looking for just the right person to run it. We need somebody bubbly, upbeat, outward, that can sell, that can talk to people, and that can help people out and get things done. So if that's you, send me your resume if that's you. And send me some kind of a note. Don't just send me a resume. Every time I do an ad, I get 100, 150 resumes, and they're just boring to read through. I want you to send me a note and tell me about yourself. Who are you? What's special about you? Why in the world should I even consider hiring you? So I don't have to open it. I've got some people that are thinking about renting it, but I really, really, really want to open a second location bad. So anyway, let me know. Jim, Jim, at Wellers.com is where you would send your resume, okay? We're going to talk to Kevin Short in a little bit. What time's Kevin come on? I can't even remember. Oh, he comes on now. We're ready. I'm so sorry. Come right on down. I neglected to get you on. I apologize for that. Just start talking as soon as you sit down. So anyway, we have a phone call? Okay, so we're going to talk to Kevin Short for a few minutes.
Can I count these
pens? You can count the pens when the time comes.
Okay, no,
is that all right?
Do it then. I want to do it now. And then I'll go.
Not doing your commercial. I don't want to take up your time. The timer's just a clicking away. So anyway, Kevin, how are you?
I thought you were taking a call.
No, I'm going to talk to you.
Okay.
All right. I don't want to cut you short. I'm so sorry that I didn't get you on. I mean, that's not like me to not be on my game there.
That's no problem. I am here. I am well.
Okay. So the clock's ticking. I just don't want you to lose your time. So it's not ticking, Katie, is what I'm saying. As nice as I can. Okay. We don't have 10 minutes left now. So anyway, you got 9 minutes. All right. What's up on your mind? What?
Nothing. It's it's a busy summer.
It is.
It's been crazy. And the weather the last couple of weeks
has been crazier.
Yes.
Now, how does rain benefit you?
I haven't figured out how it benefits us.
Okay. It does exemplify how well you work as a team.
Well, that's true. Yes.
It brings out the best in you.
And
and tarps.
It can increase slip and falls and
people
getting injured and
Nobody's fell, have they?
No, but but nobody's been hurt.
Okay.
So
they've informed you of yet.
So far, they haven't. I have. Yes.
Oh my gosh!
No, I tell you, I mean, running a rainstorm to cover up gear, and people can get it's a mess.
Yep. Now somebody just told me they were at the Freeman stage last night. I think it was, or in the past day or two. and was impressed.
There's been a show there every week.
Okay, well, no, in the past day or two.
Katie said she was there to see Mata Shahu.
Right.
Yes.
Well, I didn't want to tell people who Katie went and saw.
Okay.
In case her friends felt left out that they didn't get invited.
I'm sorry.
Like me. That's okay. Who was it? Modest Mahu?
Well, a friend of mine calls it Mitsubishi.
Okay.
But no, it's Mata Shahu. It's a
Mata Shahu.
Yes, it's a
Mata Shahu.
It's a reggae band.
Oh yeah, I've heard of them.
And they were late.
Okay. Seasonably.
They were late. Due to no fault of anybody at the Freeman stage, and we were as ready for them as we could be. They put on another band in front, so the crowd, didn't have was not sitting there with nothing to do.
I should be hanging out in case you need a stand.
And we got the that would have been fine.
Okay.
But I think they were from the minute they got there. I think they were playing in 45 minutes.
Wow.
So,
hey Kevin, we're going to interrupt you and take a phone call.
Okay.
And we'll just let you flow through 8:30. Is that all right?
Pause on that clock?
No, we're not going to pause the clock. It ain't even working.
It did pause.
Oh, it did pause. Oh, okay. I was thinking, oh my gosh, it ain't even working.
I got it in with the clock guy.
Why don't you just hang out with me a little bit for this morning?
No problem. That's fine.
Okay?
Yes.
So we're going to take a caller. This caller is going to guess how many ink pens are in this trailer. So caller, are you there?
Good morning, Jim. How are you? Yes.
And are you watching on TV, Facebook, radio? How do you even know about us?
Because I know you, and I watch your Facebook. I watch everything you do.
All right. Well, then thank you for that. Thank you for that. No, don't bend the door, Kevin.
I broke it.
Kevin's over here. Can you guys see this? The ink pens are sticking out the back door. So what's Kevin doing? Smashing the door shut, bending the hinges.
You knew that wasn't shut.
Right. And do you know how hard it would be to replace this trailer?
I can only imagine.
This is priceless. Anyway, this is Jeannie, I presume, right?
It is.
And you are a faithful viewer of all we have going on, and I thank you for that.
Well, thank you. I enjoy everything. Your shows, I enjoy all those. They're nice.
Wow. Even that one on Wednesday night with Colin Walls?
Oh, yeah. I love the verses. That's cool.
Yep. And so, anyway, what is your guess?
I'm going to go with 48.
48. Yep. Now, are you sure?
Yes.
I have a 47 already and a 50, but you have to guess exactly. Right. So, what would you do with $100 at Weller's?
I'd have a blast in there.
You would. The other lady did. She spent an hour or two shopping around in there.
If there were 48 pins and she won,
yes.
Why don't you just give her the 48 pins in addition to the $100?
Oh, no. That throws my whole budgeting for the year off. Because look at these things, Kevin. These are some of the most expensive, cheap pens you'll ever see. Papermate.
What kind they were.
Oh, they're Papermate. Wright Brothers. You've heard of the Wright Brothers, haven't you?
Yes. Yeah, they were.
These were some of their ink pens.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, so what are you doing today? You going to the fair?
I'm going to try to talk my husband into going. We went over one time, and it poured Wednesday night while we were over there. We went to see the show, and we had trackside tickets.
Oh, weren't you lucky?
Yeah, we were lucky. But
all right.
We had a good time still. We were with the kids and our family, so
all right.
It's always a good time when you have your family with you.
I agree. Well, we're gonna leave you. Is that okay?
Yes. You have a great day.
I'm gonna. Thank you.
Thank
all right. Another good friend of ours. So, Kevin, you could keep talking. We won't worry about the timer.
So, okay, cool. No, I'm just giving you a hard time.
No, you'll give me one on the phone afterwards. I know you.
The Mata Shahu show went well. It went. It was delayed, but we got it in, and it takes a lot of work to do that. I mean, when a band shows up and you've got to unload a trailer, set up,
in front of the crowd,
7-piece band in front of an audience, without a sound check, and pull that off. I mean, I was really proud of our crew. They did a great job.
Well, thank you. I thought you did a great job. So I heard nothing but good things.
That's cool. And tonight there is Mary Chapin Carpenter. That's going to be a great show. She was there last year.
From the Carpenters?
No.
Oh, okay.
No. Mary Chapin Carpenter
is herself.
Grammy award-winning country
artist.
Oh,
okay, that one.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So she'll be there. That'll be a great show. And we've got a lot of other stuff going on.
What do you got going on Tuesday night? Last day of the month.
Tuesday is
your month-end specials.
Is Tech Talk Live, and we will be doing our Facebook show, which looks a lot like your Facebook show, except we have different people.
And yes, you do. And you don't laugh as much as we do. You're very serious.
Well, maybe
it's all that technical stuff.
Yeah. Well,
So.
We're excited about this. This week we have Whirlwind as our guest in the final half hour.
Wow!
And Whirlwind's a cable manufacturer. They're giving away a device called a Q-Box, which anybody that's in the audio business, it's like the utility knife. If you were to give away a $200 Leatherman to anybody, you know, this is like an electronic Leatherman. It's a device that allows you to check mic cables, check microphones, check speaker cables. It works as a monitor. It's got a speaker in it. It's like one of the most popular things that they sell. Even though they're in the cable business, this is an accessory they sell.
And what is it worth?
Like I think the retail is like $218.
Really?
And we sell a lot.
You're giving one away?
We're giving one away, and everybody that calls gets a set of Avlex headphones that are valued at like $48. So all you got to do is call the show.
How many times can I call and get the headphones?
You can call as many times as you like.
I'm not getting no headphones. I can tell it.
But
all right. So callers to the show get a free set of headphones?
Every caller, no matter what the segment is, gets a free set of headphones.
So you're on starting at 7?
Starting at 7 o'clock.
Till 8:30?
Yep. And
wow.
And then someone that participates in the show in the last half hour gets the Q-Box from Whirlwind.
Really?
And they're giving away a lot of swag. I mean, they're giving away T-shirts and stuff. And,
any 2Xs?
I'm sure if you won, they'll probably ask your size if you win. So, you know.
All right. Now, this is Tuesday night, folks. It's live on Mid-South Audio's Facebook page.
That's correct.
And that's Mid-South Audio, okay? Oh, we're taking a break from the radio.
Okay.
Don't be alarmed.
All right.
All right. So that's Tuesday night, Mid-South Audio on the Facebook. Now, Kevin, we'll take a break with you again, okay?
Cool. Okay.
Now, do we have another phone call? I thought we had somebody on hold. Yes, Tammy? Tammy.
Tammy.
You got it right, Tammy. That's exactly how you spell it. All right. Are you watching on TV or listening on the radio?
I'm watching on TV.
And on My Cozy TV?
Correct.
And how often do you watch this show?
I don't know, probably 3 times a month.
Okay.
Like that, whatever it is.
You didn't know?
Periodically I miss it.
You didn't know there was going to be a quiz, did you?
No.
All right. Well, what's your guess on the ink pens?
Has anyone guessed 28?
28 has not. Oh, it has been. Yep, it has been.
Okay, 29.
29. Okay, and that's your final offer, 29?
That's all I've got right now, yeah.
All right. And how do you like listening to Kevin Short? Is he annoying or uplifting?
He's great.
He's great.
I'm interested in watching his Facebook Live now.
Oh, it's the last Tuesday of every month,
That's
right?
Yep.
It's called
Tuesday, 7 o'clock, Tech Talk Live.
Tech Talk Live.
You can call in and win a free set of headphones.
Cool.
Okay. Well, Tammy, we got you down, and Kevin's going to count the ink pens later on in the show.
That's great. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye. That was Tammy, Kevin.
Cool.
Okay. All right. So anyway, the numbers on the screen.
Name, which was,
I had it right, boy.
Figure that out.
We've had fun. Last week we gave away a $100 showroom shopping spree. The lady called in because her husband was in the camper watching on the antenna.
Right. I heard that.
And they came in and they never heard of the show before, and they promised they're going to watch it again. Are you going to take our picture or what? All right. Me and Kevin are sporting the similar hairdos today. Similar, but not the same.
Yeah, we had the same barber.
Yeah. And we went to separate schools together. All right, we're going to do Walls Service Centers commercial now, okay? You can chime in if you want, Kevin, because I think you just had some work done.
My wife did, yes.
That was Debbie?
Hey,
over there?
Yeah. Hey, dear.
Are you coming on, Debbie? No.
We're talking about the work on your car at Walls. And it's all fixed.
It's all fixed. She's good to go.
There's not been a tow truck, involved since they worked on it.
There you go.
And they, which is what you're looking for,
Well, Walls Service Center.
Once you tow them there, you don't have to tow them back.
Oh, you had yours towed there?
No.
Hers
did, yeah.
Oh, hers. You're really making it clear. This is her vehicle.
It's her vehicle.
Okay,
yes.
her vehicle.
Her money.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
So anyway, must have been a big bill or something. The way you keep saying hers.
No.
Okay, it's just her car.
No, it was great value.
Great value.
Great value.
Great service.
Great service. Yeah.
Okay. So what did you have done? Do you know?
She had.
She had done.
She had some hoses. She had a coolant leak, some hoses
Coolant leak. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
All right.
And then she, then the brake pads, right?
Yep. probably. And I think blinker fluid.
Yeah, blinker fluid. Yeah, that's what it was.
They had that to certain people. Yeah. They had that to certain people.
That's not even. They put that on the. They write that in on the
right.
back. Yeah,
right.
We noticed.
Well, that's for their special guests, their special audience.
In addition to our inspection,
right?
You're low on blinker
fluid.
Yeah.
So I'll tell you something people don't realize. If you're getting ready to go through inspection, you can go to Wall Service Center and just kind of pull in, and as long as they can, they'll come out and check your turn signals. And because I don't know if you've ever experienced this, checking your own brake light is like trying to find hair to comb.
I got a brake light that's out.
Okay.
I've had 50 people check that brake light for me in the last 2 weeks.
Really?
Yes. And it's not out all the time.
Okay.
All you got to do is stop the truck, get out, and hit it with your fist, and it comes back on.
Oh, wow. Okay, that sounds good.
And I'm trading the vehicle, so I really don't want to spend $600 on this new LED enclosed brake light.
Oh, okay.
No, it's this whole,
Oh, it's the whole thing.
The last one was $600 and some, so I just really don't want to do that.
I bet Colin could get that down to probably under $600. In the high fives.
There's right now, as long as I can punch it and it comes back on.
Okay, that's what you're going to do.
That's what's working.
All right.
But I bet you that I've had people call me going down the road saying, "Hey, man, I'm behind you and your brake light not working." I said, "Well, wait a minute, I'll pull over." Then, oh, yeah, you fixed it. Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
And then an hour later, your brake light's not working.
No kidding.
The signal still works. It's not the brakes.
It's something.
Yeah.
All right.
It's just
Wall Service Center could fix that.
The whole point to that is you can check your brake lights while you're in the vehicle.
Because you got friends watching you.
Yeah, well, people will pull me off. They'll wave to me on the side of the road like they're having, something's on fire. It's like,
it's your brake light.
Your brake
It's been that way for 6 months,
you.
folks. Thank you.
It's not. It's been that way for a couple
Nothing
weeks,
to see here, folks. Move on. All right, so Wall Service Center.
I'm break down and get one. So.
Yeah, I think you should. But anyway, Wall Service Center, I'm just saying.
If I could just get the new truck quicker, I wouldn't have to do this.
Right down in Salisbury, there's brand new Escalades.
This has been ordered. It's
it's ordered.
I'm waiting
okay.
for it. Yeah.
All right.
So.
Wall Service Center, downtown Milford, been in business 60 years now. Colin can do something as simple as check your brake lights, your turn signals, your wipers, so when you get to the inspection lane, you don't have a problem.
There you go.
That's kind of a nice little service they do. They also do oil changes. They do brake work. In Debbie's case, whatever was leaking, they found it. They fixed it. It's done. It's over with, and it's kind of comforting to know that, it's a small team of people there
she was towed
that
in
care.
And she drove out.
Yep.
Yep,
and the thing is, it happens every day. Tow companies know, just get at the Wall Service Center. They'll get you worked in, drop the keys through the door. But the nice thing about it is it's over, it's safe. She's in good shape. His prices are fair, and they do a good job there. But it's an owner-operated type business, and that's so rare nowadays. Everything is a big company. Nobody really cares. You got a problem, you don't know who to even talk to because they're all just employees. Where at Wall's, you've got people that care there. So we're prepping for the radio. We're going to finish up with Kevin Short here in just a minute. But anyway, I just want to let you know that Wall Service Center will take good care of you. 220 Northeast Front Street. Now she has a comment.
Now she wants to talk.
Now she has a comment. So come on around if you would. I want to talk about Mark Johnson real quick. Atlantic Home Improvements and Handyman Service. I talk to him all the time, and he's just as busy as can be, but he's always looking for more work. He does interior, exterior, home repairs, flooring, decks, drywall repair, kitchen counter, backsplash work, whatever. So whether it's a handyman job or whether it's a big project, you talk to Mark. He's got a partner named Don Lindsay. Between the two of them, they got 25 years experience in the construction industry. They're honest. They're fair. They'll do the little jobs. They'll do the big jobs. They'll tell you whether they're the best person for it or whether they're not. I've had some projects where they said, Jim, you would probably be better off to get somebody that can handle that a little bit differently than we would. So it's Atlantic Home Improvements and Handyman Services. Phone numbers 302-500-0133, 500-0133. Atlantic Home Improvements and Handyman Services, okay? Now, Debbie Short is here, and she's going to tell us something about her car that happened at Wall Service Center, I think. But we're going to pose for a picture. Everybody smile. Those Crest white strips are working good here today. Plenty of white teeth. All right, Debbie, what's up?
Okay. So
is the mic on? I'm sorry.
Yeah, I turned it
okay,
on.
there you go.
All right.
All right.
How about that?
Do you have anything else you wanted to say, or is that it?
No, I did, but I was trying to, take a little nap and snooze over there. And
is that what you were doing? I thought she was meditating.
So you waited till my time to talk about Colin's place.
Yes,
that's right.
I did.
Not only.
I did.
Right.
Okay. Thank you, dear.
The important thing that I want people.
That's why you're in HR.
Okay, let's keep this moving, everybody.
The important thing that I want to say about Wall Service Center is excellent communication too.
Okay.
I was told every step of the way what was going on.
Okay.
Here's what's going on. Here's when we expect your car to be repaired. Here's what's happening.
And
every
you like
step
that?
Of the way. I love that because
Okay.
When you're in
rare.
the dark, it is very rare.
Right.
It is very rare when you're in the dark and you don't know what's going on with your vehicle and
you want to know
somebody else's car and you want to know.
Yep.
They're right there. And I wasn't constantly calling them, pestering them. Tracy was on the phone with me saying, hey, Debbie, here's what's going on with your car. We expect it to be ready on this day, and fair price, and
great
went
service.
Above and beyond. We found a couple things out extra. What do you think about fixing them? And I said, yes, go ahead, because it's got to be done. And so they're just very detailed, and I highly recommend them.
Okay.
Very, very, very pleased.
We're going to take that as a compliment and an endorsement by Debbie Short.
Yes.
How's that?
Please do.
Okay.
Please do.
All right. Kevin?
During my segment.
That's
During
okay.
your segment, that's right.
I do need to finish with Kevin because actually, and you can hang out with us after 9 all you want if you want.
All right.
Okay?
All right.
But
I'll be
I got to get done with Kevin because I've got Sean over there waiting, and he's got some breaking news too. So, but we're gonna let Kevin count these ink pens, and you can verify if you want, Debbie.
I could do that.
Those numbers are getting pretty high. I don't know that I can do it.
I think you can do it.
He might need help.
I may have to take off my shoes.
He might need help.
My gosh. Not in the restaurant. We need no food inspectors here. All right. So, Kevin.
So, Tuesday night, that's the big thing. Tech Talk Live. We're excited about that. And 7 o'clock, go to our Facebook page. Check that out. And lots of giveaways, lots of technical information.
Plus, it's an unbelievably informative show to listen to.
We never know what's going to happen. You never know who's going to call. You never know what questions you're going to get. So,
yeah, but I mean, they're real live answers, and they're not paid actors. When you see this show, these guys are not paid actors. Yeah. They might be paid, but they're not actors.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Debbie, don't go nowhere. We want you to talk too.
So, but anyway, so that's going on, and
Kevin's time and dime. I like to give Kevin a hard time.
It just, it's been a great summer. There's a lot going on. Any
you
audio
ever looking
needs,
for help?
Anybody help? Not right now.
Okay,
no.
just checking.
Because there's no time to train them.
Oh, good point. Good point. Yeah, I can relate to that.
But anybody that has any audio needs, we've got a lot of churches that installs are going in right now. We've started a pretty large install in Middletown at a United Methodist church, brand new church going in there, or church is moving, and we're excited about that. Lots of things going on in install world and also with production. So and with rental. So it's a busy time of the year. It's the summer.
If anybody needs anything, they call your office.
Give us a call.
856.
Worst thing can happen is we can say no.
Okay.
6993.
6993. 856-6993.
That's right.
MidSouthAudio.com. We want people to go to your Facebook page now and like it.
Yep.
Mid-South Audio on Facebook. Like their page. Hit notifications, and that way when the show comes on,
they'll know.
They won't miss it.
That's right.
Okay.
That's right.
A lot of giveaways, a lot of information, but if you need to rent something, you want to buy something, you want to chew the fat, you call Kevin. He's got nothing but time on his hands.
That's right.
856
we'll kick back and talk. Yeah.
6993.
Cool.
All right, the voicemail is standing by.
There you go.
All right. So you're going to come back on and hang out with me a little bit?
Absolutely.
And we'll let Debbie hang out too. Is that all right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Well, get out of here for now then. All right. There they go. Mr. and Mrs. Short. All right. We're going to have Sean from First Class come on down. We're ready for him. I'm going to brag on my chiropractor for just a minute. Dr. T and Dr. Bud. Great people to deal with. If you need chiropractic care, if you've been out in the yard working, or you got a crink in your neck or a pain in your back or your legs going numb or whatever, I'm wanting you know I go to them for just about everything because after an adjustment, I just feel so much better. So if you need a chiropractor, you're looking for chiropractic care, somebody that has been around for a while, and I'm not saying he's prehistoric or anything like that, Dr. T is a really good guy. and he's owned his business for 25 or 30 some years now. It's called Peninsula Chiropractic Center in Seaford. It's right on the highway. Then there's a gentleman named Dr. Bud who works with him, and between the two of them, they really know their stuff. I talk to people all the time that go there, been dealing there for years, very happy. Maybe you're getting headaches, you need some help with that. I had a granddaughter that was having trouble with her hearing, and through adjustments, her hearing actually improved because it helped her circulatory system. So anyway, they also do massages. It's like a wellness center. So it is called Peninsula Chiropractic Center, and they're, like I say, in Seaford. And here's the deal. You give a call, 629-4344, 629-4344 if you need an appointment. If you have insurance and you want to know what does your insurance cover or not cover, or does it cover, you give a call and Joyce will help you with that. They've been around now for over 30 years. Dr. Trillia is his name. Really good man. Him and Dr. Bud, they do a great job. The massage therapist adds to it, and it's just a great place to get yourself feeling better, get an adjustment. Maybe you've been in an auto accident. Maybe you got hurt on the job. It's hard to say, but I always start with my chiropractor and go from there. 629-4344. Like them on Facebook if you would, and it's peninsulaChiroCenter.com on the web. Now, here he is, everybody. About once a month we have him on. This young man works very hard, and he works for First Class Heating and Air. Sean, how you doing?
Good morning. I'm doing great. How you doing today?
Good. Now, I bet it's been a hot summer.
It's been a busy summer. It's been great.
Busy.
Yep,
and helping people out, getting their air conditioners fixed and replaced.
Yeah, we've had a great June, great July, just continuing right on. So it's been wonderful. We're heavy into the fair right now, so that's starting to...
Yep. Now, you have a trailer at the fair.
Yes, we do.
Like a booth.
We do. It's a active trailer that we have Mitsubishi equipment in there, so you can actually, it's cool. It's very cool.
It's a great place to stop.
The last couple of years, that has been a wonderful place in there when it's been over 100 degrees outside, and you can walk in and be in the 70s and feel nice and cool, and it's great. That gives you an opportunity to see how they work, how quiet they are.
Yes, how efficient.
Cool down, and then also talk with a couple of reps from the company to answer any questions they have, whether it's the air conditioning or replacement or service or water conditioning or home performance or anything else. So it's a really good aspect to get in there and take a look at it. We get quite a lot of leads out of there. A lot of customers really enjoy that, so they can get to walk through it on the way in or the way out, very close to the gate.
No pressure,
exactly,
just stop by, say hi, pick up some literature.
Absolutely, yep.
I think they had some giveaways there.
Of course, yeah. They always have something in there going on. But we had fans a couple years ago. That was a huge hit when it was nice and hot. You can walk around and fan yourself down. But I don't know what they have this year, but I'm sure there's plenty of pens and
I saw like a bag there or something, so it was kind of nice to carry stuff. But First Class Heating and Air, you've been with them quite a while now yourself.
I have, going on 8 years.
8 years.
Yeah.
And you're a salesperson.
Correct. Yep.
So if somebody was building a new home and wanted to talk to you, or if somebody has something, they're going to build an addition or some remodeling or something, or just the system is, what's the average life of a heat pump nowadays? 10, 12 years?
12 to 15 years is pretty common.
12 to 15, okay.
It all depends on how well they're maintained. Also, location. You get direct waterfront, direct ocean front. Sometimes that takes a beating on them.
Yeah.
But we've had systems that have gone... we've seen some that are 20-plus years old, 30 years old.
But maintaining them is critical.
That is the key. The ones
like
that
a
are
service agreement or a once-a-year check over, something like that.
Yeah, absolutely. You want to get that chair. These systems run a lot. I mean, they're running 300-plus days a year, whether in heating or air conditioning, so it's constantly moving. It's moving all the air through your house.
Numerous times a day.
Absolutely. So anything to be more efficient, get them just dialed right in where they need to be, even if a system's 5 or 10 years old, there's plenty of life probably left in those units. So, just make sure they're maintained. Just like anything else, maintenance is key. So if you have that done, it's going to make it last longer. We've had systems that we've changed out, and we've considered premature change-outs because they're only 8 to 10 years old, but they were always neglected. May have had
filters
some issues.
Weren't kept up with.
Absolutely.
And I think the systems are just there's more electronics than there used to be, and they're more efficient, so they do need servicing.
Yes, they do. They definitely do. Older units were workhorses. They just had switches and not much on electronics.
To turn the thermostat up, you just turned a knob.
Right. Yeah, and they worked very, very well. Nowadays, everything's done through circuit boards, through Wi-Fi communication. There's a lot of aspects that go in there. So the systems do need to be maintained. They need to be tweaked just to make sure that they are working at peak performance. But it's low maintenance once they're in there. You just got to make sure they're clean, make sure they're tuned up, and that's the key with it. So it's been wonderful.
So estimates are free.
Estimates are always free. Any assessment on the house, whether it's looking at home performance, looking at a new system, even if had a service call and you're like, I just want to get an idea. I'm not ready to change it now, but I want to get an idea of what it's going to be. We can go out there, give you a free estimate, show you some of the options, show you some of the rebates, and it. If everything's working, it may not be the best time to do it right now. We may say, hey, hold off a little bit. There are going to be other incentives and other rebates that come in and out all throughout the year.
No high pressure. No, not high pressure. No. But well worth listening to, sure. In other words. Yeah. And another thing I talk, anybody I advertise for, it seems like I'm always talking about them now, yes. Like I'm a new employee or something. But I encourage people, too, that, if they have a system and they can't even remember the last time it was serviced.
Right.
To just give a call. It's very affordable, and just have them come out and check the filter, and they check the continuity of the connections, and just making sure, everything looks right.
Right, exactly. And that's going to make sure, because a lot of times they can find things that may have not been right over the years, and you can and get that addressed right away, and all of a sudden the system that was working well is working much better.
But you'll work on brands, like if a person just bought a home and they have no idea where it came from or what brand, it doesn't matter. No, you work on pretty much all brands.
Anything in residential HVAC, we will work on some of the commercial side. But all manufacturers, all makes and models, we have relationships with all the major manufacturers. We can get parts just about anything, even if it's under a parts warranty. With different
even
manufacturers.
If you didn't sell it
if we didn't sell, we can get the parts under warranty and things like that. So it's very beneficial to use a company that's can handle that kind of volume and has that kind of relationship, because it's going to save you money in the long run instead of having to pay outright for parts that may be under warranty. We check everything. We have instant access to most databases through all the manufacturers to tell if they are under warranty or not.
Wow.
So we can, determine that right away. We've had people that say, I thought it was under warranty, but, it was never registered, and, it's after that 5 or 6 year mark, and we can work with them on that. So it's always a benefit. So it's worth having a phone call and a conversation. The service techs to get out there. They've been running absolutely crazy this summer.
Yeah.
It's been very hot.
But you have a nice crew of people.
We do, yeah.
Your vehicles are lettered. That's kind of comforting when they drive up in the driveway. You don't have to wonder if it's a part-time guy or if it's for real.
Everyone's got a shirt on. Everyone's got a lettered vehicle. You know who is in your driveway. The trucks are very noticeable.
Yeah,
a lot of lettering, a lot of big sunshines on the side of them. So,
and you can call 24 hours a day,
always
7 days a week.
Yep.
And you could say this is an emergency. If it's an emergency, there's 24/7.
Sure. Yep.
And if it's not an emergency, it just gets you on the list quicker.
Absolutely. And we always encourage people to call at any point. You don't have to wait till 7:30 the next morning. If it's not comfortable throughout the night, call. Talk to somebody. You're always going to talk to a person. They are going to get you in contact with the service tech, get you in contact with the office. We can get you right on the schedule, and early the next day you get taken care of. So it works very well.
And how far do you go? You go all the way to Wilmington, or
Yes, we do. We actually go right to the Pennsylvania line. We go down to the Virginia line. We go over to the Bay Bridge, and then all the way up through down the shore. So we cover the entire peninsula of Maryland and Delaware. So it's
locally owned and operated. Tim's been in business over 40 years now.
Yeah, between the family, he and his father started. His father started the company many years ago, and he's been working right along with them. And we don't see Butch as much anymore. He'll see him around the office here and there, but Tim is obviously daily active and rolling everything out there. And then we just have a very strong crew, though, all the way around from everyone through the office, through the plumbing department, the service department, install, everything. And it's just a team effort, so they work really well
together.
Team.
Yeah, I've been very happy. I've dealt with you with my business and with rentals in my own home, whether it's home performance or whether it is heating and air. You're still doing plumbing and things like that, So there's other services. So it just starts with a phone call.
Absolutely.
934-8900, right?
You can go right to our website and see all the services on there, too. We're into Brita Pro water conditioning, so we have that side of it. So basically, water filtration systems for the home, for drinking waters and different things like that. We've got a great guy on that does that now. He's certified in it. He's been doing it for quite a while. He's got some great information on all that. So if your drinking water is questionable, or you're in areas, we hear a lot of it anymore about certain areas that have bad water quality, get an assessment, get a test done on the house. They can check the water sample. They can put together a system.
So that would be like another free estimate.
Absolutely. Yeah.
He'll come out,
take a look at everything.
Take a look at what you got, whether you have well water or city water or whatever.
Yep. Absolutely, it's worth it. It's amazing what we always say is in, obviously we always focus on heating and air conditioning and staying cool and staying warm, but the whole focus of the house and what is in the house, the insulation values, the water that's going into the house, the air quality that's in the house. There are a lot of other things we take for granted that really we need to focus on more, because that's where the health issues come in.
Yes,
so, to have the most healthy house that you can have clean air, have energy efficient air, and a warm, comfortable house in the winter, and cold, comfortable in the summer, and low humidity and low bacteria growth and all the bad stuff that grows.
Right.
And right down to the drinking water. So, we can handle every part of that. They get discounts on everything. If you have a maintenance agreement, you're going to get discounts on everything as well. You get a priority service. So just a quick, easy call, get taken care of, and we'll come out there and handle all your needs.
The maintenance agreement is more like you would call, you get this maintenance agreement, and they come out twice a year.
Correct. Yep.
And that way, winter, summer, everything's operating efficiently. Because what I find is when things are operating efficiently, I save money on energy.
Absolutely.
In other words, so not only do I have everything operating as it should, lasting longer and running better, but I also am going to save on the cost of the monthly energy bill.
Absolutely. And a lot of people say, well, I don't want to have to spend this kind of money for a year to have this kind of things done. But at the same time, you're saving money by having that done. So it almost offsets the cost of a lot of things. And then with a different, financing
and the peace of mind has got to have some value too.
Knowing that, when it's 100 degrees outside and high humidity, the system probably will not break down.
Right.
Is a
and
very,
if
very
it does,
and if it does, you have somebody to take
you've
care
got
of it
a priority on the list.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's great.
Well, Sean, anything else?
I appreciate it. Just come out and see us at the fair, and you see Connor will be out there. Diana's out there all the time. She's great.
She does a great job for you.
She is wonderful. Go say hi to her. Stop in there, get some freebies, cool off at the booth if it gets too hot, and walk through there and come out and visit with us.
Check them out. You going to the fair?
I will be there probably sometime this coming week.
No, it's over today.
It's not over today. Is it over today?
I hope it is. I'm telling everybody.
Oh, wow, I thought it was okay.
No, today's the last day.
Well, then I will not be there this week. So I'm sorry about that. But yeah,
well,
that's crazy.
There'll be less crowds if you go later in the week.
It will be. I'll be able to get in. Well, we might be there to pull that trailer out, but no.
I'm telling you, today is the last day.
Wow, that went by fast.
Didn't it? 9 days.
Yeah. Wow.
Believe it or not, 9 or 10.
Yep. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I guess that is true. It's been a long summer. So.
Man, when I was there, we were counting down the minutes.
I bet. So.
All right.
No,
anything else?
That should do it. I appreciate it. Thanks again
Thanks
for having
us
on, as always.
Take care of yourself.
Take care.
Okay.
We'll see you.
See ya. Sean, First Class Heating and Air, 934-8900, and on the web it's First Class HVAC, those words, .com. And another thing, if you would like their Facebook page, we'd really appreciate that too. Like them on Facebook. So now we're in the last couple minutes of the radio side of the show. All right. People say, well, what's that mean? What it means is at 9 o'clock we go off the radio. Okay, but we stay right on My Cozy TV. And as you've heard all through the morning, we have a lot of people watching on TV, and we have a lot of people watching on Facebook. And if you're watching on Facebook, do me a favor and hit the share button. But if you're listening on the radio and you say, well, I don't get My Cozy TV, that's fine. Just go to Facebook, look up Jim Weller. We don't even have to be friends, and you can watch the show right there now or later. Now, listen, next week, we need you to come out to Smith's Cafe. We're going to have some fun. We're bringing the prize wheel next week, okay? We're bringing the prize wheel, and everybody that spins wins, okay? So next week, you're going to hear a lot of click, 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 because the wheel's going to be spinning like crazy. We're going to have all kinds of giveaways. You could actually win a free breakfast if you want, but we're going to have a lot of giveaways. We're also going to be giving away some cupcakes. So even if you don't want to spin the prize wheel, you can stop by Smith's Cafe next Saturday morning from 7 to 10, and we have got some cupcakes we're going to be giving away, and they are being sponsored by our good friends at Community Bank Delaware. Jack Riddle and the group are going to sponsor our anniversary cupcakes, but it's our 1-year anniversary of being here at Smith's Cafe in Seaford, and we would like you to join us. Now, don't forget, if you're going to the fair, check out the Greenwood Mennonite School's food booth. Their crab cakes are great. They got a special for kids where you get a hot dog, a drink, and an order of fries for $6. That is a bargain at the fair, okay? And you could sit down under a big tent, have a nice clean table, have silverware or plastic silverware, and napkins and ketchup and mustard and so on, and relax for a minute. So it's the Greenwood Mennonite School's food booth. Today is the last day of this year's Delaware State Fair, okay? I think there's a demolition derby tonight. It might be today. I don't know when it is, but you can learn more by looking up the Delaware State Fair on the Facebook, if you would. Now, after 9 o'clock, we're going to continue on. So we want you to switch over when the radio ends. look us up on My Cozy TV or Jim Weller's Facebook page. And if you're there, hit the share button. Don't forget, Weller's is open today from 9 to 1, and we would love the opportunity to sell you a trailer. I think we sold 6 yesterday, and the guys set the goal today for 10. So my son Jimmy's there, we've got Sean there, and we've got Bert there, and they are selling, and we are always looking for more salespeople. And we're just really having a nice year, and we're going through a lot, and we're going through it. So we're working well as a team. We're going to be giving away a $100 showroom shopping spree if somebody guesses the exact number of ink pens in this trailer. So we want you to call in. The phone number for my radio audience is 422-7336, but that phone number will work for my TV and Facebook audience. I just want to say it. It's because you can't see it on your radio screen. 422-7336 is the number, but at 9 o'clock, we end on radio, and we are asking you, please, to stay with us. Just switch right over to Jim Weller's Facebook page and hang right there with us, okay? So, what else did I want to say? I think I got all my ads done. I hope I didn't miss anything. We're going to have Kevin Short on in a little while to just hang out with us. Debbie's going to chime in. We're going to do some more of that. What's it like to be married to Kevin or Debbie? It's a good segment. It's a lot of fun. So anyway, who snores the loudest, who doesn't snore, and so on. But anyway, that's going to be some fun. We got Dean. Dean's Delicious Dishes is going to be on. We're going to talk to Katie. Katie is going through a little bit of a personal dilemma because her daughter's at camp, and she's having a minor mental meltdown. Minor mental meltdown. She misses her daughter tremendously. So anyway, anybody that has kids would know what that's like. So I just want to let you know that we got a whole nother hour going on. We're going to give away some stuff. We're going to take some phone calls. The phone number is 422-7336 because we have no agenda after 9 o'clock. We don't have as many FCC rules as we do up till 9 o'clock. Is Fran back at the studio? Thank you, Fran, for all that you do. We appreciate it very much. And I want to let you know that we're here at Smith's Cafe. And if you want to get up and come on down, we're here till 10 o'clock. And I want to let you know that if you do a review with me, I'll buy your breakfast. It's that simple. But we've got this trailer full of ink pens. I mean, we got her full. And we want you to guess how many's in there. And if you guess correctly and you win, if you're the first person to guess that number, you win a $100 shopping spree at Weller. So you can put it towards something that's more than $100, or you can literally walk through my showroom and get $100 worth of stuff free. Thank you, everybody, for listening and watching. Don't forget, it's our 1-year anniversary of being at Smith's Cafe next Saturday. We'd like you to join us. Check out my Facebook page, Jim Weller, because we're going to keep right on talking till 10 o'clock and giving stuff away. Bye-bye. All right, now, folks, from a TV audience, we're going to talk to Colin, or we're going to do a Wall Service Center commercial in a minute, okay? And then we're going to start having some more fun. So we've had fun. Now we're going to have more fun. And we're going to have the shorts on, okay? And it's going to be, what is it like to be married to Mrs. Short? And then we're going to say to Mrs. Short, what is it like to be married to Mr. Short? And then what does it take to make somebody short out? So we're just not sure how it's going to go. We're going to have some fun. So anyway, Colin, are you there? Nope, I'm doing it. All right. And then I'm going to talk to Katie, too. So, Katie, you can make your way on down if you want. But I'm going to talk about Wall Service Center. Colin is a gentleman who owns a business. He's a gentleman sometimes. But anyway, Colin is the man who owns Wall Service Center. It's downtown Milford, 220 Northeast Front Street. He's been in business now 60 years. And when you look at him, you're going to say, man, you have retained your hair well for 60 years. What I'm saying is his grandfather started it, then Colin's dad took it over, and now Colin's got it, and Colin the second is in line as Colin decides when he wants to turn things over. So it's a locally owned repair shop for your automobile. So you say, man, I've been waiting for a place like this all my life. I've dealt here, I've dealt there, I've not got the service I want. When something goes wrong, they don't even pay attention to me. At Wall Service Center, they have been around a long time. They know what they're doing. They do a good job. They work on cars or SUVs or pickups or whatever you got, pretty much an automobile. There's not much they don't do. They don't do tires. But other than that, if it's got to do with repairs or maintenance, they're your people. They're honest. They're friendly. They're local. They They know what parts to use. They know what parts to stay away from. So, and they stand behind what they do. When you get something done, an oil change or greater, they give you the free roadside assistance. That's in addition to any warranty work or any warranties that would come with your parts and so on. So it's Walls Service Center. And like I say, they're downtown Milford. It's 220 Northeast Front Street, and they're right next door to the Bicentennial Park. So if you wanted to go and bring your dog and go walk to the dog park, you can do that. If you want to just take a walk around the Mississippian River, go for a kayak ride, rent a bicycle, you could do any of that in the Milford area. Plus, there's many little restaurants to go to and have a bite to eat. But Walls Service Center is where you need to get your automobile worked on. And a lot of people right now can't stand the heat, and they've been putting it off. And if your air conditioner is not working like it should, you just give a call to Tracy at 422-8110, 422-8110, and say, Tracy, when can you work me in? I need to get my air conditioner working, or I need to get an oil change, and she will get you worked in. They're open 6 days a week, Monday through Friday at 7:30 to 5:30, and then Saturdays is 8 to noon. So like I say, I don't know if there's any openings today. I'm just saying you can call her now, or you can go to wallservicecenter.com or look up Walls Service Center on Facebook. You can also schedule appointments there. So they are locally operated. They are a good company. I have dealt with them for years. I have many, many, many friends that deal there. I have people that deal there and then call me up and tell me how nice the experience was. So everybody's pretty happy with Walls Service Center. They're a locally owned and locally operated business, and they do all types of automotive repair, and they do even like exhaust work. Like if your catalytic converter goes bad and you don't know where to go, Walls Service Center can help you out. If your brakes are squeaking, or if you got a vibration, or your steering parts aren't just right, Walls Service Center can take care of it. If you just need an oil change, maybe you're getting ready to go on a trip and you want to make sure your car's in good shape, you get an oil change. They'll do a checkup of pretty much everything else, and that way you have this peace of mind that you could take your trip safely. But then on top of that, if you were to lock your keys in your car, run out of gas, ever have a flat tire, or have a problem and need a tow, that roadside assistance is free with any service they provide from an oil change or greater. Meaning, if you go in and you get 2 new wiper blades, you don't get the roadside assistance with that. But if you get an oil change or anything beyond that, you get this roadside assistance free. Great place to deal. You hear me talk about them every week. I'm sold on them. I'm happy with them. It's Walls Service Center, downtown Milford. Call them up now and say good morning. 422-8110, 422-8110. All right, I want to talk to Katie for just a minute. This is a surprise. She didn't know I was going to talk to her. There's going to be 20 questions I'm going to ask, okay? So the first one is, did you just run to the restroom and put some eye makeup on?
No.
Okay. So did you do your hair?
But thanks for, drawing attention to the fact that I had to use the facilities.
I didn't know what you were doing. She took off. The minute I said I want her on, she ran off.
No.
So, all right. So anyway, Violet's been at some kind of camp. Is that right?
She's at camp she's in South Jersey, like the beginning of the Pine Barrens.
Okay. All right. So you've missed her a little bit.
Yeah, just a little.
Okay.
Just a little.
So, in other words, Katie really is tight with her daughter, Violet. They're very close. They pal around a lot, and they're best friends, not only mother and daughter. And she's very sad when she's gone, and I kind of like that. In other words,
yes.
Some parents are like, whew, I'm glad they're going.
I'm only like that on like the ride home. I'm like, oh, I'll get to, but they're a whole nother week. So
it's 2 weeks.
I know, so I won't pick her up until next Saturday.
I thought it was 2 weeks. Okay, so
and
anyway.
she's having so much fun that she doesn't write
me
or anything.
Miss her mom like her mom misses her.
No.
All right. So anyway, you've not been to the fair.
I haven't.
Okay, you got one night left, okay? It's tonight, and that's the last chance to go to the Delaware State Fair.
Considering I thought the fair was all next week.
Right. I don't know who started that rumor.
But I'm glad I'm not the only one, because Sean had that look on his face.
Right, like, what? Darn.
Yeah, I know.
I'm going to miss working there.
Went very quick.
Now, what do you think of the ink pen contest?
I think that there's a lot of interest in it.
I got to letter this trailer, folks. People watching on TV. I do need to letter it. But what we've got, we filled her up with ink pens, and I don't even know how many's in there, okay? But basically what we're saying is we're going to dump them out and count them in a little while. We've had some guesses. Had some phone calls.
Some nice guesses.
And Katie answers the phone. Also, have we had any good Facebook conversation?
Yes, and I was going to ask you earlier.
Okay.
There was a gentleman who was curious about one of the job positions you were talking about.
Okay.
And wanted to know if he could message you directly or.
No, that's too much work for me.
Okay, no problem.
I need an email. Okay. Just Jim at Weller's if he could. Okay.
Really?
What's that?
Nice and convenient?
Isn't that nice and convenient?
Because guess what? I am Katie at Weller's.
That's right. She's Katie at Weller's. So we have a Katie at Weller's. We have a Stacy at Weller's, and Stacy has a daughter named Katie. And then we have.
Oh, but I'm really a Katie.
You really a Katie.
I'm really a Katie.
And then we
my
have
birth certificate.
Angela at Well. Oh, are you really?
Yeah.
So it's not a nickname or anything. Okay. But anyway, I do need it in email form. The messenger. It's just hard for me to figure out how to move it around and print it because everything I get, I like to print. Okay, if you ever saw my office, you would say this dude is killing trees.
Well, yeah, it would make me crazy.
Anyway, I like to print everything and touch it and have it and carry it around with me and so on and so forth. So I need it that way. I don't know how to move the messenger stuff around. Plus, so many people are on my Facebook page, they read my messenger stuff.
Oh.
So anyway, there's about a dozen people that are on my Facebook page.
Yes, it gets very interesting.
Yes, it does. You never know what somebody's going to tell me on Facebook.
Know.
So, that's right. Yeah, I got the strangest text the other day while I was at the fair, but we won't go into that.
Oh, sounds like a
was
good
from
story.
You. It was from you.
Oh,
that text. And then it ended in just disregard this text. So anyway, I spent the day at the fair with my grandkids. We had a lot of fun.
Good.
We do it every year, and it was a good day. They got more energy than I do.
My goodness, Brody's tall.
Brody is tall.
Man, oh man.
Yep, Brody is getting tall, and he's only going into first grade.
Well, I have one of those.
Yep.
Violet's almost 5'6".
Is he really?
Yeah.
Wow. Brody's going to be tall. So, all right. Anything else you want to chat about?
No. I'm going to keep busy this week.
I tell you, I miss Ryan McCracken coming around.
Yeah.
And I miss Keith Ruark. I love our little applause thing. All right. Well, I think I'm going to get Debbie or Kevin or both over here and continue taking some phone calls. Is that okay?
Yes.
Anything else?
I think that Keith Ruark is probably a very good gift giver.
Oh, really?
He's very thoughtful. I mean, he saw this, he thought of you, he got it for you.
He did.
And you can that kind of that's a nice quality.
Now, Katie,
to have.
if you dealt with him on Pest Solutions, you wouldn't believe how thorough he is.
Well, he called me and we had like a 20-minute conversation.
Oh,
about
he's so
flies.
good, and his estimates are free. But we had some water bugs at Bridgeville the other day, and I didn't mind them as much as the ladies minded them in their office. So
is that
anyway,
a nice word for a cockroach?
No, they're water bugs.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, and
I always thought it was just a.
Oh, I don't know. They didn't look like a cockroach.
Oh, okay.
I mean, they're these black bugs. We get them every year when it gets real hot out. They come in the building, and I think it's because it's the air conditioning draws them. So anyway, he took care of them, though, just like that. All right.
Good. Well, thank you.
So Integrity Pest Solutions is who we're talking about. All right. So anyway, next week's our big show. Our 1-year anniversary of being at Smith's Cafe, and I'm very honored to be here. The Smith family are good people. They have good food. They're good, solid people in our community, and they take good care of their customers and so on and so forth. And I remember when we did our first show here, I was just so glad that they allowed me to do it. So we have been here now for 1 full year starting next Saturday, okay? So that's our 1-year anniversary. So I see Kevin and Debbie making their way down. They didn't come together. They're coming separately. But we're going to have some fun here because we have got a list of questions that we've always wanted to ask somebody on air, but we're too embarrassed to do so. But we're going to do it. So Kevin Short owns and operates Mid-South Audio. Debbie Short is his better half, and she has her own little project going on.
I do.
The Brooks, I'm going to get it wrong. Barbara K. Brooks Transition House.
Yep,
and that helps ladies that are going through a transition, have affordable housing, a stable, safe environment, and some good, what's the word for fellowship with ladies? Female-ship?
Yeah, fellowship is fine.
Fellowship, okay. But, and
camaraderie.
Camaraderie, and Debbie's trying to, Kevin just got it. But anyway, but Debbie's trying to help these ladies, transition in life because all of us, these 3 people sitting at the table right now, all of us could make 2 or 3 poor decisions and our life would change.
That's right.
And we always want to know that it's good to help people because we never know when we may need a hand up.
That's correct.
You just never know. So what's up with you, Debbie? Anything new? Got your car fixed?
I did.
So now you're mobile again.
I am mobile again.
Oh my gosh, isn't it awful to be unmobile?
Well, I was never unmobile because I had these generous mother and father-in-law who said, "Here, take our car." And actually, it's a twin to my car. We have the same exact car.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's good. You can swap parts if you have to.
Yeah.
All right. So anyway, you weren't unmobile.
No, I wasn't.
Okay.
But
it's not like having your same car.
No, it's not because you forget your garage door opener and.
Right. And you wouldn't want to burp in somebody else's car.
No.
Or anything like that. Or
and
sneeze.
Eat food.
Eat food.
Make a mess.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. So anything else you want to talk about? So we're going to start asking you a series of questions. They're going to be rapid fire.
All right. Let's go. Bring on your questions.
Well, let's let Kevin get anything else out he wants to say.
I'm good.
You're good?
No, I'm ready for these questions.
All right. First question. When you two met, where did you meet?
You want to answer?
You can you answer. I'll see if our answer is the same.
Oh my gosh, here we go.
We could have like the newlywed game.
Right, the newlywed game. Where did you meet?
We met in the lobby of WJWL and WSCA Radio in 1983.
It was 1983.
In the bomb shelter part?
Yes.
No, that was in the back, in the lobby.
In the lobby.
We were probably back there at some point, but I met her in the lobby.
Yes.
Okay.
That's correct.
So, and how did you meet? Like, what was it like? You just like crossing paths, or were you both applying for a job, or?
No, she was.
I was the manager of the radio station.
Oh, so
you were sales manager at that time.
Sales manager.
You were sales manager at that time.
Okay.
I was just the new hire.
All right. WJWL.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
AM 900. Yeah.
All right.
The Jewel of Delmarva.
The Jewel of Delmarva. So Debbie was already working there as sales manager.
Yes,
I was.
Okay, and then Kevin, what was he doing there? He was applying as grass cutting?
On air personality.
Oh, on air.
Yeah.
On air. Okay. So what was it like when you met him? Was he cocky? Was he handsome? Was he annoying?
Wow, man.
What attracted you to him?
This is going to be a great segment.
Yeah, it is. It is.
So
let's see. You know what?
So that's where you met, but that doesn't mean that's where you met to where you were attracted to each other.
Right. So
I
would say I don't know what that attracted. I guess maybe one of the things that was attractive about him was his honesty and his intelligence.
So what was something that made you feel he was honest?
That's a good one.
Okay.
Just in conversation with people.
It.
In conversation with people.
Did he have hair?
He did.
Okay. Was it honestly his hair?
It was honestly his hair. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So what did Kevin look like with hair?
He looked.
Was he dashing? Was he handsome?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Was he debonair?
Yes.
Okay.
His
I
hair
had hair.
He had hair.
Okay, so he had hair.
It was kind of reddish.
Okay, nothing to brag about. Red hair?
Reddish,
Oh my gosh,
brown.
Kevin had red hair.
It was reddish brown. Yes, it was. Yes, it was.
Was it bright red?
No, reddish brown. No, Auburn.
Auburn.
Red highlights in it.
Okay.
It is true.
That's not true.
It is true.
All right.
All right.
Kevin, what do you remember about your hair?
It was black. Was not reddish brown.
Yes, it was.
Okay.
I'll show you pictures.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. Anybody got one of Kevin's yearbooks, Andy? Oh, they're all black and white pictures, though.
It was black in that picture.
Black in that picture. That's right.
That would be a good one to refer to. Yeah.
Oh my
gosh.
All right, Kevin, what attracted you to Debbie? When did you say, "Oh my gosh, I've got to marry this lady"?
Well, that was some years later.
Okay.
We were friends for forever, and worked at the radio station together. She ended up running the radio station, so I actually worked for her.
Did you mind that?
No.
Okay.
No.
Right.
And then we were on the return day committee together, and we knew each other, over the years. And then I don't know, one thing led to another.
Okay.
Yep.
Life circumstances changed, and we became an item. So, and then,
wow.
How long have we been married, dear?
We are coming up on 7 years of marriage.
Wow.
Right?
7 years.
You were thinking it was only six and a half.
Perfection.
Yes, God's complete number, right?
That's right.
Wow.
That's right.
All right, so since then, you've been married 7 years.
That's right.
You got married in Scotland or Ireland, or what happened?
No, we got married at home.
Oh, at home.
Yeah.
And it was a surprise. I remember this.
It was a surprise wedding.
I remember I wasn't invited, and it was a surprise.
That's
right.
Yes. Thank you.
All right.
And then we went to
on the list
Ireland.
of a lot of other people who were not invited.
Oh, really?
And if you don't believe me, ask my mother.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes,
okay.
yes.
Because she was there, though.
Yes, she
was there, but she
there.
didn't have an opportunity to buy a new dress.
And she was wearing blue jeans.
Yes, and she's not gotten over it.
Wow. Okay. So it was a great day.
In my defense, I did ask if I could
Tell her.
guide her, and he said no.
No.
You cannot guide
No,
her
no.
with the tire.
All right.
So I said, okay.
So you both knew you were getting married that day.
Yes.
Okay.
We have to get a marriage license.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, we were the only
That's a good
Although-
idea.
Yeah. Although we were pretty good friends with the Marion man at the time, so we probably could have worked
We had a
it out,
license. Yeah, that's the only people that knew. So,
Okay.
but- Yeah, we did. We got our license.
Now, if you could do it over again, what would you do different?
Tell his mom in advance.
Tell his mom in advance.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So, what else is new? What else is going on? I guess I'm digging into too many personal things here because everybody's quieting up.
No.
So-
No.
All right,
I know when to speak.
Oh my gosh! Tell me this, Debbie.
That
Tell me
wasn't
this.
on the way over here, but that's another story.
What kind of guy was he like when he took you out? Like, would he meet you in the movies at the popcorn stand, or would he pay your way in and take you right in?
Oh no, he would pick me up and take me to the movies.
Oh, pick you up
pay
and take
everything.
you.
Yes,
Okay.
yes,
So he's
yes.
generous that way.
Yes, he is.
All right. Is he still generous?
Oh yes, very.
Very.
Yes,
Okay.
very.
All right. Now, did he talk you into collecting those dolls, or was that your idea?
Oh, that was all me.
Oh, that was all
that
you.
would be
okay.
a testament to
That was
my
all me.
generosity. Right there.
The dolls?
The dolls.
There's only 100 of them.
Yeah, that's right.
How many dolls do you have?
I have 8.
8. Well, it's not too bad then.
No.
These things are under $1,000 a piece.
How many accessories do you have for them?
Oh well.
Well, they have to have a change of clothes every day.
No. I have a diner. I have a recording studio. I have
Oh, do you really have a recording studio?
Carriage, sleigh. I have many accessories.
Well, I'm proud of you.
Those are like
By golly.
5 times the cost of the doll.
Well, you know what? Are you happy?
I am.
She
I
is.
am.
Here's a saying that I live by.
Happy wife,
Happy life.
happy life.
Okay?
That's exactly right.
All right.
Do
And
you feel
nobody's
that
getting
way?
hurt.
I'm very happy. Yes.
No,
Well,
do you
good.
feel happy wife, happy life?
I hope so.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I like you to feel that way.
Okay. Share some memorable moments. What's something really memorable that's happened with you two?
We have a lot of wonderful memories.
You have a lot of friends. I would say the two of you have a lot of friends.
Yes.
I would say I would
say
agree
that.
with that.
I would
agree with
consider
that.
you very social, have a lot of
try
friends,
to be.
and I think you're very generous. And I
We
think
try to
you
be.
like to take care of people and support your community. And I think you're good people, is what I'm
thank you.
saying. Good
Thank you.
fiber here. Good, you know,
Thank you.
like
Thank you.
Metamucil. Good fiber. Is Metamucil
I don't
fiber?
know about that.
Is Metamucil
I
fiber?
often describe our relationship and use the term Metamucil. That's comes up a
Fiber
lot,
is what
yeah.
I'm saying. They're just good people. They bind together and get things done. I've watched them work together. They work together
And,
well.
You know, marrying Debbie's the best, the best thing I ever did in my life.
For real?
Yep, seriously. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Any regrets?
No, not at all.
Okay.
Not that he's going to say at this table.
I just checking.
No.
You can always go back and watch the show again. if
There
you
are
want
no
to.
regrets.
Is there anybody watching that would like to reminisce about Debbie or Kevin?
Or not.
Or
Why
not.
don't we just
The
call
phone
in guest
lines are
pens?
wide open.
How about that? You
What's
know,
that?
We could just call in and guest pens.
Oh, you want to
that's a
guess the
lot-
pens? You don't
that's a
want
lot
somebody to
safer.
reminisce? Maybe Ed Shockley or
No.
John Thompson might
No,
have something.
No, that's
Oh.
probably the top of the list of the two people that we
No,
don't want.
We don't want them to call
John's
in.
got stories.
John,
that-
They
yeah.
don't want
John's
to.
probably busy right now
Well,
anyway.
John lived with us for the first part of our marriage.
Oh, did he really?
Yeah, and so we don't want to talk to John.
Okay. No, John. All right.
He
Okay,
has
some call.
he has way too much inside information,
Okay. John called.
and he has a great memory. So
Oh my gosh, does he really?
He
it's
does.
better than
Okay.
ours sometimes. Sometimes he reminds us of things that you
We-
know.
That's why the group's called the Reminders.
That we actually had gotten way past.
We want to forget.
Ask the Lord to purge your memory of
It's a
that.
giant step backwards after that.
All right, so no pets. No pets.
No, you know,
Okay.
we are so busy.
Well, let's talk about that
Okay.
because that's been an issue today. Can you buy an
Please.
elephant?
Probably.
I'd like to have an elephant.
Really?
She's against it.
Okay.
I'm thinking I'd rather have a hippopotamus for Christmas.
Really? A hippopotamus?
She was watching this elephant on Facebook.
Okay.
And she was really into it. And I said, well, then why don't we just get one?
Where would you put it? In the backyard?
Yeah. We could build a little elephant habitat.
Oh, my gosh. Jerry Santoro, we've got an elephant now.
We've got acreage. You know, there's room.
I didn't know that. I wonder how many acres an elephant takes. Yeah, what would you do in the winter?
We'd send it to Florida on vacation. We'd send it to summer camp or winter camp.
Or buy a house in Florida.
Can't they go inside and stay warm?
You know how big that building would have to be?
Well, we could be a baby elephant.
Oh, okay, a baby elephant.
Baby elephants don't grow to be big elephants, do
well,
they?
Maybe then we could trade it in.
Oh,
you know,
trade up.
We could trade
trading up.
Yeah.
Why don't you just breed them and sell the mom elephant when she's had the baby
that's what I
and keep the baby?
Up to in the morning. A good elephant.
Kevin's
breeding.
out there.
Yeah.
It's almost out. He's almost got it. One more tug.
I want to go swimming there and watch the elephants breed. I'm right back.
Well, you're in Sussex County. I don't think there's any rules or laws against elephants.
I don't think there's any other elephants. Yeah.
You know what? There did used to be a camel.
We could be trendsetters.
Wasn't there a camel on Old State Road? I think so. Yep. So, man.
What happened to the camel?
I'm not sure. I don't think we're supposed to talk about it because I don't know if it's still there or not.
Okay.
So
why don't
I just was thinking
there were some camels at the fair.
I wondered what the process would be if you wanted to get an elephant.
Okay. I don't know.
Probably there's.
I know how you eat an elephant. It's one bite at a time. They tell me.
Yeah.
Well.
So, I've heard that 1,000. I've heard that enough. By golly, I'm not eating no elephants, whether it's one bite or two bites.
I don't want to eat an elephant.
Right. You just want to own one.
I want to raise one. No,
would you ride it? Would you get up on there and?
You know, I rode an elephant
in the returns day.
I have a very, very fond memory of an elephant ride at a circus at the Buick Garage in Georgetown, which is no longer there now. It's like Camping World or whatever.
Way.
But they had a circus that came to town, and I rode an elephant. Tom Harold. Well, actually, it was before Tom Harold. What was it called then? But it was the previous owner to Tom Harold.
Really?
Yeah, they had an elephant, and I rode it, and I was surprised it had hair.
Did it really?
Yeah, they have kind of real thin hair, and you could hold on to the hair.
No kidding.
Yeah. That was July 5th, 1970.
Jeez.
John Thompson, is that date correct?
Yeah.
July 5th, Kevin Short rode an elephant.
Yes.
Was it named Buick?
No. I don't know why. I don't know why they had the circus there. It came like twice that I remember.
Really?
Yeah, like 70 and 74 maybe.
Like how fast does an elephant go?
Just not very fast at all.
Really?
But you got to hold
Were
on
you scared?
because the legs are coming up and down. Huh?
Were you scared?
No, was I scared? No, I was having a good time. I liked it.
Really?
Yeah.
We have a phone call. Oh, John Thompson's on the phone.
Oh, yeah.
Great.
Good morning. Are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
And who am I talking to?
This is Nancy Simpson.
Oh, say it one more time.
Nancy Simpson.
Nancy Simpson.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. And do you know Kevin or Debbie?
I know them very well. My Aunt Debbie and my Uncle Kevin.
Really?
There you have it.
There you have it.
Wow. Now,
Family.
what memories do you have of these two?
Well,
can we count pens?
I went to her house one day. We were in this conversation. I have cerebral palsy, and we were in this conversation, and we were talking about that, and she had asked me what I was doing about it, and I just said nothing. And she said, well, you know what? We need to really think about what you can maybe do to help you. And I said, well, I don't know. And she said, well, I'm going to think about it. And she took the ball and ran with it, and we've been to Johns Hopkins, and just, if it wasn't for her, I would not have relief in my hand and my leg. And it just, I can't explain the love that I have for both of them.
Wow.
Kevin has given up her time to take me, and I've helped with the Barbara Transition House with her, and that's been a joy.
Wow.
She has helped my husband. She has not given up because he's got some a couple of issues.
Okay.
And she would not give up on that, so she took him to Johns Hopkins and said, we are not going to give up until we get an answer.
Wow.
So, you know, I'm very thankful for her. And I'm very thankful for Kevin because Kevin's just been there too. He's just the godsend to both of us.
Wow. Well, thank you for that call.
Yeah.
Oh, so nice.
Okay, that's very nice.
So
we
nice.
love you. And,
I love you too, Nancy.
Thank you, Nancy.
Thanks, Nancy.
Bye-bye.
Thank you for calling in.
Bye. Now, there's the kind of things that matter.
It is.
In other words, you know, you got involved. Sounds like they had some health issues. You know, you got them there. You didn't just point your finger or make a suggestion. You got involved. And you know, what really matters in life is called how you live your dash. The dash on your tombstone. Between the year you're born and the year you die, how you live your dash. Now, that call there is how you live your dash. Yeah. She didn't say, I bought some equipment and it was really good. She didn't say that you donated to her. She said you actually got involved in her life and made a difference. So that's how you live your dash, because that is the measure of people, is what people say about them like that. So good job. That was a good call.
That was nice. That was a wonderful call. Yeah.
All right, now, do you know her?
She's great. She's my niece.
I know. I'm just messing with you. I'm just messing with you.
They were just at Johns Hopkins yesterday.
Yeah, we went
really?
yesterday.
With both of them.
Really?
Yeah. So
isn't
not
that
only
something?
gets involved, but takes them back and forth, and you know, and
right.
You give Debbie a project, and she's like, you know, she's on it.
Wow. I'm going to keep that in mind in case I have one.
She's gonna, you know, well, you know what they say: if you want something done, find the busiest person you know,
and give it to them.
And that's really true in her case.
Wow.
There's just, you know, she'll find a way to make it happen.
You guys have done a good job together, though. You have a good business. You have a good heart. I remember when you were starting the Barbara K. Brooks home. I remember when it was just conversation.
Yeah.
You know, and now it's an actual house.
It's an actual
and people have been blessed by it and things like that. So
no one more than I.
Well, really? No kidding. How's it blessed you?
Just helping people, and it's just a blessing to me to see people grow.
Okay.
It just really is. It's just been a blessing, and it's taken me to places in my faith that I didn't think I'd be.
Because people really never know how much you care until they know. Wait a minute. They never really care how much you know until they know how much you care.
That's correct. You're correct.
Huh? Nailed it. I got it finally.
You got it.
So, well, we're just having fun here, folks. We do want you to guess how many ink pens are in the trailer. Everybody slow down on that. We're going to be announcing the winner soon. So you want to win $100?
Oh, look, you're
shopping spree at Weller's. Just basically call the number on your screen and say, Jim, I think this is how many ink pens are in that trailer. And if you're the winner, got to guess the exact number. You're going to win a $100 gift certificate to Weller's in Bridgeville. Okay? Now, we're going to have Dean out in a little while. You two want to hang out with us for Dean's? Or you want to?
Sure.
I don't want to make you.
No, sure.
Okay,
sure.
you got to watch the table.
Unless you want to run back to the table and see if
careful.
you can wrangle us up an elephant.
We would like any advice anybody has on how you buy an elephant. In fact, I don't see any at the fair. I'll tell you what I love is the giraffe. I like feeding. I saw you. Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
You fed the giraffe?
Oh yeah, I do it like this. I hold it backwards and do a selfie, a photo at the same time. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Cool. We had fun this week. Debbie and I had
We did. We had a great time this week.
She works at the office. She takes care of our HR. All the HR duties, but she rarely ever does a gig with us.
Okay.
Oh, let me interrupt you for a second. I do deliver things from time to time.
Yeah, I'm saying you don't usually do a gig.
Yeah.
And we had last year we did the pony swim for the first time, and she kind of got volunteered to be a camera operator.
Okay.
And so this year she got scheduled to be a camera.
Oh
operator.
wow! Okay.
That's how that works.
How was
that? Yeah, and it's a great gig. We really love doing it, but this year was really rough because it was in a sideways rain. And,
really?
So she was on the dock out over the channel. And in the pouring sideways rain, trying to, and if you're trying to get good images on a camera that's totally fogged up and water constantly covering the lens, it was a mess. But we got through the event. It was great.
So the pony swim down at Chincoteague.
Yes.
Lots of people were there. Yeah. Lots of dedicated people standing knee deep in marsh to watch those ponies swim.
Really?
In rain you would never want to be outside in.
Wow.
So it was
good job.
And the fire company over at Chincoteague does a great job with that event. They manage the people well. It's well done.
Good event.
It is a great
Excellent event.
Is it recorded anywhere where people could go watch it?
Well, it is on there. The fire company has a website, and they've got all kinds of images. Debbie posts a lot of stuff on her Facebook page.
Okay.
Some still shots that I took. I think there's a little video clip, maybe a little video clip.
So, have you ever been?
No, I have not.
That is something.
No, I wasn't invited to that either.
Okay.
Put it on your list next year.
It does start pretty early.
Yeah, I better get a hotel room, huh?
Which you can't do. They're booked.
Oh, you can't. Okay, so you just have to go down
We're gonna
early.
make the reservation now.
Yeah.
Okay.
For next year.
All right, you're going to see if Dean's ready anytime? Busy? He's busy. Okay. Next Saturday is our 1-year anniversary of doing the show
amazing.
here.
I mean, I remember when you started here.
Yes.
I was so honored. I was so happy.
We came over and you I think you invited me to lunch and you said we're going to move the show here.
Yeah.
We talked about it, and that just doesn't seem like it's been a year.
know it. Isn't that something?
Been
you may not realize this. We're coming up on our 5-year anniversary of doing the show.
Wow.
We're on show number 255.
Well, I remember doing this show with you where'd you do it first? I did it in your office.
That's right.
Where?
We did it in my first one was right behind Wall Service Center under a tent during the Freedom Festival or something at Milford.
Really? Okay.
That was the first one. And then didn't we move to my office at Bridgeville?
Well, when I first delivered gear to you, you were doing the show in your office.
I remember.
You were at your desk. Brooks was in there.
Yep.
And then that was. I mean, it was. You have a big office, but not if you're doing a full production.
Yep. And then we moved it from there. We went to Dry Zone, hit and miss every now and then, and then we did it.
Then we redid the studio.
We did the studio in the old building at Lincoln or Bridgeville.
The old building.
But where else, Colin? We've been to a couple. Right. We did.
Well, I remember you doing it
Community Bank.
Wings and Wheels.
Yep, Wings and Wheels.
Yep.
We did it there. Yeah. Well, remember we did it at a house that Butch Emmerich was selling?
Really?
Remember that? Yeah. It was like a condo or something, and we did the show right there.
Yeah.
I remember that. That's when your technical skills really kicked in because something didn't work. I remember I was like, this guy's pretty smart. We have a caller? All right, caller, are you there?
Yeah.
How you doing?
Fine. How are you?
Well, how am I looking?
You're looking okay.
Okay. Are you calling to guess the ink pens?
Yes, I am.
What is your name?
Pauline Crowder.
Pauline. Okay. And what is your guess?
36.
36. And are you watching on TV or Facebook?
On TV.
And have you ever watched before?
Yes.
What do you think of this show?
I think it's great. I watch it every time I get a chance.
All right. And what would you like us to do different?
Nothing really.
Okay.
You're doing a good job.
I'm trying. So we're going to announce the winner here about 10 minutes at 10, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Pauline.
Bye.
All right, bye. So if you want to call in, folks, it's that simple. We've had a few phone calls here and a few guesses, and we've had a lot of fun. So what were we just talking about? Well, I guess we were talking about when and where we've done the show.
Right.
Why don't we do Colin's thing? But Kevin, you've played a big role in this show. Just, your friendship and your support, but also the equipment and the advice. And Brooks, helped a lot when he was with us. And Colin has done a great job. And Colin the second has come on board since we went on TV and everything. And
which show did you do first? Did you do this show first, or did you do your Tuesday night show first?
Catch It Live. Yeah, remember that?
I remember that in the old part of the front part of Jimmy's Grill.
Yeah, every Tuesday night.
Yeah. I remember that.
Yep. And actually, even before that...
That's where I met Colin, I think.
We used to stream Dan Gaffney's show. That was... First Brooks did it, and then Colin came along and he did it, and his Friday morning show.
Okay.
We streamed it, and then Catch It Live started, and then we did that there and had people on. I mean, really, I'm not saying we're not real smart. I'm saying for two guys that have other things to do, Colin and I have really done a lot. And learned a lot, and bought a lot, and we're going to make a lot one of these days. And I'd like to believe that we've blessed our businesses. I'd like to believe Colin's business has benefited from it. My business has benefited from it. But also, I'd like to believe all of the people that have been on, whether it be nonprofits that are on, or whether it be businesses that buy advertise. And I think this has been a good thing for the community overall. And it's hard to believe, but in 5 weeks we'll be on our 5-year anniversary.
Well, it's become a staple in the community. I mean, people know this show's going to be on every Saturday. They know about your show on Tuesdays, and and so you guys have done a really great job.
And our Wednesday show too.
Wednesday, I mean.
That's okay.
Sorry, did I say
yours
Tuesday
is
earlier?
Tuesday. You said Tuesday. So, all right.
It's early today.
It is early.
And I'm preoccupied with this elephant purchase. So
this is
when you get that,
I want to know when you're sick of the elephant and you want to cut him loose. What?
We can't even manage a dog.
Okay.
But an elephant.
I don't understand how we're going to manage an elephant. But
you need to figure out how to make that elephant a business expense for sure. Because I don't think they're $5 or $10 grand.
I think we could get a Weller's trailer.
Oh, it would take a Weller's trailer.
And we could take it to different events, and then we could have rides.
We could do the show around it, too. Our insurance men would love this idea at this age and stage of life.
We were at the Big Chill Grill this past week doing a show, and that's at the inlet there in Bethany, or the Indian River Inlet.
Okay.
You would be, if you could have an elephant like on the sand, out in the beach, and you were
maybe you could suck in some salt water and spray it out.
It would be better than having a food truck.
He said it correctly. It's early for him right now, today. Let's do Colin's commercial.
Yes.
Are you up for one today? No? Oh, we got a caller? Oh, what? There was a caller. No? All right, what's the matter? You want me to do it? Yeah. Okay, I was just checking. I didn't know. Colin was over there like, no, I'm not doing it. Don't ask me again. No, I'm just messing. Wall Service Center is open now. So I would like somebody to call Tracy and say good morning to her, okay? She's very busy. She's the one that keeps everything scheduled. And then there's a whole team of people there in the shop that are getting things done. So I have no idea if you can get something worked on today or not, but the phone number is 422-8110. So if you would, right after the show, just give her a call and say good morning to Tracy, 422-8110. Now listen, Wall Service Center been around 60 years, and people say, well, what difference does that make? In other words, here's where it makes a difference. You see many people come and go in the business world. And what happens when they come and go to your warranty? What happens then? That's what I'm trying to say. So Colin Walls, he works on your car. He has good parts with warranties and things like that. You want to make sure that he's going to be in business. You want to make sure that he's going to be around if you need him for any reason after he does the work. So Walls Service Center has been in business 60 years. They're very well known in the community. They do a lot of things. They work on a lot of vehicles, and they do a good job. Their prices are good. Their quality of workmanship is impeccable, and they get right on things. So whether you have your vehicle towed and dropped off, or whether you schedule an appointment, Wall Service Center will do a good job. And remember, if your air conditioner is not working up to snuff, it's not going to fix itself, okay? It's not going to happen. You need to get it to Wall Service Center and get it scheduled for them to take care of it and make sure everything works right. So it's 422-8110. It's wallservicecenter.com on the web. You can schedule an appointment there if you'd like, or you can call Tracy and she'll help you out. They're downtown Milford, 220 Northeast Front Street, right next to the Bicentennial Park. Man, I don't know if you can smell it on the show on TV.
Wow.
If you're watching on Facebook or if you're just watching on TV, man, we need smeller vision.
What have you done?
Smeller vision.
What is this?
This is some good looking food. I will have no trouble finding people to want to eat this. Is this a pork chop?
That's our brand new starts today, marinated pork chop.
Wow.
Oh, man. If I only had a knife and fork. Look at that. You get a good picture? Katie? Okay. There it is, right? How do I do that? Right there. Look at the size of that. Don't spill it, Debbie, please.
Watch that tablecloth.
10-ounce pork chop. Yep. Oh, it's going to come off. I don't want it to happen. All right. Are those potato wedges?
Potato wedges.
And is that asparagus?
That'd be more money than the elephant.
Asparagus. It's asparagus. That is a 10-ounce pork chop.
Yep.
Marinated.
We buy the pork chops from House's Butcher Shop.
Do you really?
Yeah, fresh pork chops.
Wow.
Have you been to the fair?
Not this year.
You got time to go tonight?
Nah, I'm working tonight.
I was going to offer to take you. But that's okay. All right. Anyway, 10-ounce pork chop, side of asparagus, and potato wedges. What are we looking at? $20? $19.95?
I believe it's only, I want to say $9.95.
$9.95. He wants to say $9.95.
I believe that's what it is. I'm not sure.
Okay, we don't know for sure. Don't hold us to it. Okay? All right. Now, what's that other thing? What did he bring? 3 things out?
Yeah, he did.
Since I missed last week, I brought 3.
Oh my gosh!
This is our zucchini.
Zucchini.
Fried zucchini. Yep.
And actually, this is our brand new veggie burger.
That's exactly what I thought that was.
Way.
And I had one the other day. I'm not a veggie person, but I can eat them all day.
These are healthy.
They're healthy. It comes with mayonnaise, lettuce, and tomato.
Look at that, everybody. Look at how that's bigger than normal, right, Dean?
That's the regular size.
It goes past the edge of the roll.
Oh yeah.
Wow! Look at that zucchini and a veggie burger.
Oh yeah. I believe that's $8.25. I believe that's.
I don't know. These are all I believes. Okay.
It'll be on lunch special.
I believe
today.
I can fly.
It's on
Okay.
lunch special.
I believe. All right. Now, what's the next thing?
This is our brand new grilled cheese.
Oh, brand new grilled cheese.
We call it the Mac Daddy.
No way.
It's got macaroni and cheese?
Macaroni and cheese, bacon, and American cheese.
Hello.
And it comes
Hold on.
It comes with a cup of soup.
Let me get
Wait a
close to
minute.
that.
Wait a minute.
Let me just touch it.
Well, you know.
I want to show this thing.
You can't go wrong with bacon.
Oh, yeah.
This is
anything.
macaroni and cheese. Look at that, folks.
Jim has just claimed that one right there. Because he does
Look
not.
at that.
He never uses his hands.
He never uses his
That's
hands.
true,
Yeah.
right?
That's his.
I'll put it back nice and neat. All right.
That's macaroni and cheese.
Macaroni and cheese with bacon and American cheese.
And American cheese, all smothered on and then grilled.
Yep, grilled.
Golly
Wow.
day, that
Then
looks
cream of crab?
really good, folks.
Actually, this is creamy potatoes.
Cream
today.
potato. Okay.
And it's for $6.25 today on lunch
Hold
special.
it, creamy
Wow.
potatoes?
Cream of potatoes.
Like,
soup.
I don't try many new things. I almost think I could try that right there.
Oh yeah.
Almost.
Live on the edge.
Live on the edge.
Yeah.
I ate some spam the other day. That was
Did
living
you?
on the edge.
Spam,
a big
spam,
piece.
Spam, 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 spam.
Dean, this is some really good looking food.
3 new items that start today.
3 new items start
Actually,
today.
The veggie burger started last week.
Really? Debbie, what are you thinking over there?
I think everything looks delicious. That
Doesn't
pork
it?
chop is incredible.
It is incredible, and it's marinated.
What do you marinate it with, Dean? It smells good.
I can tell you a couple things. It's in soy sauce, lemon juice. I'm not sure exactly what the other stuff is.
Some spice.
James Smith made it up the other day. He got
So
the
this is
recipe.
called the Smith Way.
Yep.
Okay.
Smith
they've been-
Family Restaurant.
They've been soaking overnight for 24 hours
Really?
in the marinade. Yep.
Dad, going, Dean. It smells really good.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, this is the best smelling food you ever brought to the table. There's no doubt.
Yeah,
No doubt.
That pork chop does bring off a good smell to it.
It does. Now, I'm not a fan of asparagus, but that's some good looking asparagus.
So
Did you
we saw a lot
grow
of,
that yourself?
No, we don't grow that.
Okay.
We
And
get-
where do these potato wedges? How come they're so big?
That's how they come. We get them from. We get our potato wedges from Cisco.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, you going to be working today?
Oh, I'm here all day.
All day. You know what next Saturday is?
What's that?
It's our anniversary.
Oh.
1 year of us being together doing this show.
That
What do you
long?
think of that?
I didn't know it was that long already.
Right. You were just a
One-
kid when we started.
1 year.
According to all of our calculations.
Of Dean's Delicious Dishes. I think we've seen a lot of food, come out here that was not on the menu when we started a year
Right.
ago.
This is cutting edge. This is where all the
yeah.
new stuff comes.
Corn fritters. That was we saw those introduced.
What's them little corn balls? What's that?
Corn
What's them
nuggets?
chicken nuggets?
The popcorn chicken.
Man, they were really good,
Yeah.
Kevin.
We got
Oh,
them.
you were here,
we
weren't
got,
you?
We got those.
You do?
Yep.
We've
And also-
seen the
and
introduction
also-
of the veggie burger. So.
Also, we got it's back. I believe he's back there mixing up now. We had it last night. The Krabby fries and the crab dip.
No
Really?
way.
It's back.
Krabby fries?
Yep.
So that's French fries with crab meat.
Wow.
Like a crab dip sauce on top.
No
Yep,
way.
and cheese and
And you've got them almost ready now?
I think he's making more mix up tonight. We sold them all the way out last night.
Really?
Yeah, he made a big old batch up and we sold it all.
No kidding.
So it's going pretty good.
This is wonderful. You've been busy this morning. Looks like people coming and going.
Oh yeah, the little lady been pretty
So
busy.
we want to encourage people to try this. This is not just for movie stars, okay? this is
That's
this
right.
is for you, okay? You can have this kind of food. All right, so that
this
is pretty.
the best smelling food I think you've ever brought out.
It's pretty good, isn't it?
It's amazing. Yeah.
I can't tell what I'm smelling, but it smells like that pork
I
chop.
think
But
it's pork chop.
man, it smells good.
Yep.
Wow. All right.
If
so,
you made that veggie burger smell that good, I think I'd eat it.
You'll be surprised. It's actually got
Really?
a very good taste to it.
Kevin, you go for the veggie burger, and I'll tell you how the pork chop was.
Okay. All right.
Daggone. I'll take a piece of the pork chop. I don't have to have it all, and I think I'll take a piece of one of them. And what's that? It's a potato soup.
Cream of potato soup.
It looks so good.
Billy just got done making it.
Did he really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I may actually venture out today on some new items. So I don't do it often. You know what I had the other night? I had a deep fried banana. No, it was a deep fried Twinkie. A deep fried Twinkie from the fair. Wasn't too bad.
You didn't get the burger with the Krispy Kreme down?
I didn't do that.
How was the deep fried Twinkie?
I want to tell you something. I thought it was pretty good, and it was over an hour old because Amy brought it to the show after being at the fair. So it was pretty good. So I did eat 2 funnel cakes at the fair last night. So one wasn't enough. So 2 at the fair. I had 2.
When one's just not enough.
When one's not enough. You know, we need to count these ink pens here soon.
Yeah.
Any more guesses on the ink pens? We'll take 2 more phone calls, okay? So if you're watching and you want to guess how many ink pens are in this trailer, you win a $100 shopping spree at Weller's. You can put it towards something that's more than $100, or you can just get $100 worth of stuff absolutely free and walk out the door, okay? It's that simple. You got to call the number on your screen, 422-7336 right now, and guess how many ink pens are in there. And if you are the correct guess, you win the $100. But you got to call now. Dean, I don't think employees are allowed to guess of the show or the restaurant, but would you like to estimate how many you think are in there based on your wisdom and wit and knowledge and skill?
Say about 30, 32.
Dean's saying 30, 32?
Yeah.
I'll write that off to the side, but that won't be official. Okay?
That's just
Dean,
a hint
30,
for the other
32.
callers.
Oh, yeah.
That's just a hint for the other
Now, what
callers.
have you already called and guessed? Could you change your guess now?
Not really.
You couldn't call back in?
No, because I can't get a hold of my attorney to see if that's legal now.
I was just saying
just
how the
to be
rules
on the safe side, but
how the rules
I'll
were.
open it up so people can see it.
Because now people have more information.
Yeah, it's
More
pretty
information.
full.
Yeah.
It's pretty full. Do we already have a caller? Okay. Well, here we go. Caller, are you there?
Yes, I am. Hi, Jim. How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm fine.
And-
I had to actually watch you on my YouTube channel.
Oh.
I watch you every week on my Cozy, and every week I have trouble getting you on Cozy. So I figured out how to put my YouTube on the television and watch you on the YouTube on the television.
Who taught you that?
My son. He's
Okay.
a computer geek.
Okay. So who am I talking to?
This is Joanne Widener.
Okay, Joanne. Well, I am so glad you got that worked out. And what is your guess on these ink pens?
I was thinking like 27.
27. Let me just make sure nobody's guessed 27. They have not. So I'm putting you down for 27, okay?
Thanks so much, Jim.
Tell me something, Joanne. If you win a $100 shopping spree, what are you going to buy at Weller's with $100?
Well, I have an 04 Envoy with a tow hitch on her, and she's got 300,000 miles on her, but she's still good, and I would bring her to your shop and have a shopping spree for her.
Wow, there you go. All right, well, I want to thank you for watching the show and your participation, and we're going to count these ink pens in just a minute or two, okay?
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I love your show. It
All
makes
right.
my Saturday.
And we love our audience, okay? Thank you.
Okay, take care.
Bye-bye. All right, this next caller is going to be our last call on the guest because we got to count these things. So, caller, are you there? No? Okay. One more call if you want to squeeze it in. We're going to dump them out, and we're going to let Kevin start counting them.
There you go.
Well, we better let this one last call come through, and then once I get their number, you can start counting them.
No problem. I'm on it.
Okay? Dean, this looks wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful. So I think we have one more caller. This is our last caller. Are you there?
Yes.
And what is your guess? What number?
I say 52.
52. And your name?
Patty.
Patty. And Patty, I believe you're a regular viewer. Is that correct?
Yes.
And tell me, are you watching on TV or YouTube or Facebook?
I watch on TV.
All right. And what's the weather like in your neighborhood right now?
On Redden Road, sun shining.
All right. A lot of traffic?
Yes, all night long.
All
Been like
night
this
long.
Since about Thursday.
Wow. Did you go to the fair?
No, I haven't.
All right.
I wanted to go to Carrie's campground last night to see the Dixie Melody Boys, but I heard they were canceled.
Oh, really?
Hey, the reminders are there on Wednesday.
The gospel group.
The reminders are there on Wednesday.
I don't know if Kevin knows anything about it or not.
No.
The reminders are there on Wednesday.
That's all he knows is the reminders are going to be there on Wednesday.
I know. We're going to be there.
Okay.
Matter of fact,
good.
Kevin is related to our family.
Is he really?
Yeah.
Do you have any childhood memories of Kevin?
No, I don't. No,
Okay.
I don't. His mother and my sister-in-law, and his mother, his twin sister, is my sister-in-law. Was.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, well, we're going to let you go, Patty, because we've got to count these ink pens and see if we got a winner, okay?
All right.
All right.
Do you know how many are in here?
No, I don't. I didn't count them.
It's actually an even number.
No way.
60.
No way.
60, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60.
Debbie, do you agree with that?
I do.
She confirmed the count. Yes.
Okay. 60.
Anybody
Well,
guess
guess
it?
what? We have no winner. Katie, double check me. I don't see a 60 on here. Darn. I don't want to do closest because it'll make somebody mad. So I want to just do exacts, okay? What can we do for all these people that played along?
Send them a pen.
Send them a pen. I had how many people play along? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I have an offer. There was no winner, and I'm sorry about that, okay? I do need it to be the exact number. There's a reason, and it's too detailed. I got an offer for you. If you all want to come next Saturday, if all of you, I got your names written down. If you want to come here next Saturday.
For the 1 year anniversary.
For the 1 year anniversary, I'll give every one of you a $10 Smith's gift card towards your breakfast. That should buy your breakfast unless there's 2 or 3 people with you. So I'm going to keep this list till next Saturday. Is that somebody that needs to talk, or I guess, what was their number, 60? Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, yep. Oh, well, they needed to know what I just said, but that's okay. They'll get it. But I'm just saying, okay. I'm just saying, of the people, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 people. All right, I'm just throwing it out there. If you played along today and you didn't win because nobody won, so in response to that, I'll give everybody that played along, if you come next Saturday and introduce yourself to Katie, or there'll be another lady, Stacy, helping out. One of the two, we'll make a list. We'll give you a $10 Smith's Cafe gift card next Saturday. Buy your breakfast, okay? Or to buy whatever $10 buys. So that's a consolation prize for being on and calling in and helping out. I appreciate that. That's a deal.
Yeah.
So that's $140.
There you go.
But I'm dividing it out over everybody that played because I feel bad there wasn't a winner. But since I said it had to be exact,
I would have never believed that. He looked at it.
Yeah, it didn't look like that many.
I thought
it's 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60.
Yeah,
really?
I thought the Dean was high. I was going to say I thought somebody in the 20s. I thought 30 was too high, and I looked at it, and it was I was doubly wrong.
It must have had a false bottom or roof.
They were stuck
false
in
bottom.
there. Yeah.
They were stuck in there.
They were stuck in there. It was full.
So next Saturday we're going to have Maryland's Catering is going to make some nice celebration cupcakes.
Cool.
So we're going to have cupcakes for everybody. I'm bringing the prize wheel. So I don't know if you guys are coming or not, but if you got any Mid-South audio, swag, or anything you want to throw in there. I mean, everybody that spins wins. You don't even have to get on the air with me. Well, you kind of need to because I'm going to have the prize wheel right up here. But we're hoping some people... Anyway, spin the wheel and give some stuff away. And these 14 people are welcome to get a gift card for stopping in, if they do next Saturday. And we're having a good time. We enjoy this show. We enjoy Dean. And I want to say thanks to the Smith family. If you can get Jimmy and Lisa here. Not Jimmy and Lisa, Jimmy and Denise.
I don't know.
It's only been a year.
I've had them on since then. Jimmy and Denise.
Yeah.
Jimmy and Denise. Okay, Smith. Or we really want Billy and James on here is who we really want. They've been dying. And Bill and James's boy wants to be on too.
I think they said something about he might bring him next week.
Okay. So we want as many of the Smith family as we can get on here next week just for the heck of it. And we're going to have fun. We're going to have a little celebration. I don't have a lot of guests lined up. I think Dave Wilson is coming, our auctioneer friend. Jesse Vanderwin from Vanderwin's Ice Cream is coming. And also Bob Backman's going to hang out with us next week. And Senator Bryant Richardson is coming. Dean Cooper, Dean's Delicious Dishes, will also be with us. And we're just going to have a little bit of fun. So, Debbie and Kevin, if you can make it, you're welcome. You're invited.
Cool. All right.
This is like an invitation. All right? And you can bring some, is it called swag or gear or, or whatever, you know. So I don't know what you got. And if you do buy an elephant between now and next Saturday, we would like you to bring a photo with Kevin on that elephant showing us how it's going.
If we could get it delivered.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. That would be good.
It would take an elephant.
If we thought it was hard getting a trailer through that door when we were talking about all that, it'd be real hard to get an elephant in here.
Back doors.
That's right.
I'm going to hear from my father when I get home because he watches this show and he's going to say, "You're going to buy what?"
An elephant. I would lease it, Kevin, because that way, Linda, what's her name? Linda Price. Linda Price. If you're listening, or Jack Riddle. By golly.
There you go.
We
want
want you to lease an elephant because I don't quite understand it, but I think it makes every payment tax deductible.
Yeah. Well, my father told me to never buy anything that eats or needs painting.
Eats or needs painting,
So,
and he's got nothing but old vehicles.
He's got,
and houses.
But that was his advice all
right
my life.
After owning all these things.
Don't invest in anything that eats or needs painting.
Wow.
He had me at the time that was doing the eating, and he had the houses that needed to be painted.
That's right.
So,
well, we need to get your mom and dad on here.
Oh, that'd be fun.
And talk about what kind of a child Kevin was.
Yeah, that's maybe on the 10th year anniversary of
the 10th year anniversary
here at Smith's. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh my! What kind of student were you?
I was a decent student.
Okay. Did you go to school?
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah, I did go to school. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. College.
Right.
Yeah.
I missed a lot of school. I have to be honest with you.
Well, I missed a lot of school because I was working when I was in school.
That's what I did.
And and I had I had a couple friends that would do homework for me.
Just looking out for you.
That's right. Yeah.
Right. They didn't want you to. it's like when you sell a property.
They never
and they
really
get those
say they give you an assignment, and as long as you get the assignment done, they don't say you have to do it yourself.
Never said.
And it's not cheating.
And you don't want to lower the overall grade point average of the school.
So I was
don't want
working.
To be responsible for that.
I was working doing school, and I was using part of that money. And then we had we also had a lunch sale business at school going on, which was kind of black market under the table. But anyway, I used
properly permitted and licensed.
I used that money to pay to get the homework done that I was missing from working.
But it wasn't that you couldn't do it. You were concerned about the overall grade point average of the school.
Exactly. Yeah. Trying to keep it up.
It was a team effort
trying not to flunk. Yeah.
Right.
So I still had to pass the test myself.
That's true.
Yeah.
Right.
But so
Wow. Aren't you something?
There was
Do you remember your first speeding ticket?
I do. Yeah, it was while I was working in school. Yeah, I got 2 speeding tickets in the same
parking lot.
In the same weekend.
Really?
In Cannon. Yeah, I got an
overachiever here.
A state police officer stopped me, and I was doing like 60 miles an hour through Cannon, which is probably a 25-mile-an-hour zone. And he said, you need to. And I was 16. He said, you need to slow down. and he gave me a warning, and I went on. And I told him I was on my way to work, and I worked at a recording studio over in Secretary, Maryland, and I was on my way.
The general manager was very demanding.
And so anyway, so the next day, same officer, same place. Luckily, this time was only like 40 in a 25.
Wow.
I had slowed down, and he said, "Well, you slowed down, but you got to get it down to 25." That was my first ticket.
All right, I got you. That was pretty nice, though, wasn't it?
Yep, that was it. So.
All right, we're about out of time. I want to remind people Weller's is open. We're trying to sell 10 trailers today. Next Saturday is the first Saturday that Weller's is closed. We don't know what we're going to do with ourselves. So we are closing on Saturdays for the summer, and we'll see how it goes. But today we're open. We want to sell 10 trailers by 1 o'clock if we can. They are all on sale. If you'd rather pay retail, no problem. We'll let you. We are selling kayaks like crazy. I repriced them. I went on Amazon and Dick's Sporting Goods and Walmart, and I just matched everybody's price, and I threw in a paddle. So that way the deals are always sweller at Weller's. Wellers.com, you can learn all about us. There's even a nice video there about me you can watch. Thank you for watching my show. God bless you all. I will see you next Saturday. Take care and have a fine day. Bye. Oh, my goodness.